EVM Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Live now on the new ESPN Wisconsin app.
1430 ESPN's Friday Night Lights continues with Beaver Dam High School football.
Going to be picked up at the 21-yard line on the far side. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Off to the races. Parker Blank, 40. Steps through another tackle. 30, 35, 20. Parker Blank into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Beavers! Elker rolling to the near side. He's got some time looking. Still looking. Now he's going to throw it long. It's up for grabs, and it's going to be intercepted by Seifert. He's going to throw high, and it's intercepted on the right side. This is going to the house. The 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Golden Beavers. Eli Johnson housed it. It looks like Port Washington's going to let the clock run out for the first time since 1983. The Beaver Dam High School football team can call themselves conference champs.
Coach Lindy gets the Gatorade bath, and well-deserved. What a huge win for Beaver Dam in a conference championship.
Tonight's game is presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. It's also brought to you by these community-minded partners.
Air Care, American Bank, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices,
JB Mechanical, Kolodowski Real Estate, McKinstry's Home Furnishings,
Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Richards Insurance,
Silica for your home, Slumberland, White Construction.
Let's head to the field. Here are the voices of the Golden Beavers: Wade Bates, Tim Ladrin, and Wally Lukashinsky.
And good evening, everybody, from Jackson, Wisconsin. We have Beaver Dam High School football on the air on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. I am Wade Bates with the coach Tim Ladrin, Wally Lukashinsky. Guys, the conference season starts tonight. It's week 5.
Yeah, it's weird saying that, isn't it? You get most teams are like 2-3 games in the conference season. This conference starts tonight, and really, probably for both teams, it's a restart.
Exactly, Wally. Beaver Dam trying to get something going here after that 1-3 start. You've seen some flashes of some really good. You've seen them struggle in a few areas, and tonight they hope to get things going against this triple option.
Yeah, it's about pulling it all 3 phases of the game, having a complete game, 48 minutes. That's what we're still looking for. Triple option, a big test. Tackling is going to be key tonight, Wade. Beaver
Dam High School football presented in part by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. In 60 seconds, we're going to hear from Golden Beavers head coach Brock Lindy. It's Beaver Dam and Kettle, Moraine, Lutheran on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
School's back and the schedule's packed. From early morning drop-offs to late-night homework and activities, your days are full, so your banking should be easy. Whether it's 7 a.m. or 7 p.m., you can deposit cash or checks at American Bank's 24/7 ATMs on Front Street and Spring Street in Beaver Dam. Skip the lines and stay on top of your finances this school year, because at American Bank, class may be in session, but convenience never takes a break. American Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Beaver Dam High School football team getting ready for their East Central Conference opener against Kettle, Moraine, Lutheran. You can watch it on Daily Dodge TV and hear it on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, but we want you to make the trip over to Jackson to back the Beavers. Bringing in head coach Brock Lindy. It seems like, with the East Central, it seems like forever to get the conference play, but here we are this week.
Yeah, definitely. You play your 2 non-conference games and then your crossover games, and all that's designed to get you ready for your conference schedule. Unfortunately, we've got to be on the road for 4 of our first 5 games. It's just taking a little bit of its toll, and we're just excited to get into conference play. And one of our goals at the beginning of the year was to win a conference championship again, and I feel like that's still within reach right now.
Coach, obviously, we talked last week. You guys kind of got banged up a little bit, and obviously nobody ever used that for an excuse, but you guys are pretty banged up right now, and you're having kids step up this week, aren't you? Having to step up to positions maybe that they weren't in to kind of keep the train moving forward?
Yeah, just guys getting opportunities and capitalizing on whatever role we need. So Kettle Moraine Lutheran runs triple option scheme. So that gives us an opportunity to really put kids in prescriptive positions. So you are going to tackle the dive back, and this other player is going to tackle the quarterback, and you player, you're going to cover the pitch man. So if we get all those positions covered up, then we feel like we can kind of put really anybody out there. And it's a good week to give some kids opportunities to really do their job and to stay disciplined.
Coach, you mentioned Kettle Moraine Lutheran. We'll just, I guess, go to them right now. Obviously, they run a unique offense that you're not going to see very often with the option. Is it basically, like you kind of mentioned, it's all assignment heavy? If guys have to do their job, and if they do that, you can have success stopping it?
Yeah, we're practicing without a football. That way we got everybody covered up on the offensive side of things. The one thing that's hard to simulate is just the speed with which an option team is able to run their attack versus our scout team. So when we take the football out of the equation and our scout team can just run 100 miles per hour, then hopefully that simulates the speed that they're going to bring at us with a football. So assignments on football, stay disciplined in our assignments that we feel really good about, and put kids in positions to be successful.
Coach, are they throwing it a little bit more than they have? Because I'm looking at their quarterback's numbers, and he's got like 200 and some yards passing this year. That's kind of what they had all last season, or I don't know how some early season games kind of evolved for them. But are they throwing it a little bit more or not?
They've been without their best player for the last 2 weeks. First team all-conference running back, Josh Duba. He's one heck of an athlete, plays both sides of the ball. So I think his injury has kind of forced them to go through the air a little bit more. He might be back against us. He might not be. So we've got to be ready for him bringing the hammer at us if he's playing. And if not, stop the run and make them go through the air and do something that they're not as prepared or interested in doing.
Coach, one thing that, I think you've kind of hung your hat on over the years on the offensive side of the football is scheming your way to some success in everything, and last week we saw the Wildcat a little bit to debut in the second half and an immediate success for the offense. Just can I kind of talk about when you look for maybe changing things up or throwing wrinkles into your offense, how do you approach that, and why did you think the Wildcat was going to be successful?
The single wing, the Wildcat is something that we've had in our playbook for many years when maybe we've got injuries or we're just looking to kind of ground and pound and salt out a win. We feel good about the backs that we have. We know that we can kind of condense formations and get behind those guys and, 3 yards on a cloud of dust type of thing. I think right now we're just missing on offense, and the film would show anyone who's watching it closely where, we're a foot away here or 6 inches away there. But after 4 games and a 1-3 start, it's an opportunity to try some new things and to put some kids in some different spots and see if we can find a spark. So if we can clean up our execution with some of the base stuff, that would be outstanding. But through 4 games, it's looked inconsistent, and we don't really have any time to sit and hope that we can clean it up after an entire August camp and 4 games now. The Wildcat had instant success, and in our 4 possessions, in the second half, scored on one, got in scoring position on another, fumbled, and had a bad snap to start the next drive. So we feel like that package has some legs for us, and obviously we got to continue to evolve so we're not as predictable, but we're going to rally around our offensive line and let those guys have some pride. There's a bunch of seniors in that group, and we'll let them take us where they want to go.
Coach, how big of a challenge is it when you do get some guys go down up front, get dinged up on the offensive line? Because obviously that's one of the positions where you need to build cohesiveness and everybody needs to be on the same page. When you are having to plug guys in, especially on the fly, you see it in the Packers and such. They lose a guy in a playoff game last year, and all of a sudden it kind of made things a little bit tougher. Cohesiveness up front is huge, isn't it, when it comes to success of your offense?
Yeah, and going into the season, everyone's got their positions, right? You got center, guards, and tackles, and everyone's in their role and learning plays from those positions. But then you have to have guys learn multiple positions in case the guard goes down. Do we bring in the next guard? Do we slide a tackle to a guard? And so this year, it's just been every week with a different offensive line. At some, from where we were at the beginning of the year to where we're at now. We've got 4 different starters out there. So I think and that evolves every week as a guy gets injured or can't play. Now all of a sudden, a kid who played guard the week before, now he's out playing tackle. And although we don't want to have to change things up, if we don't have to, just with some of the limitations of where we're at on the depth chart, we've got to get creative. So then it's making sure our kids understand the scheme, making sure that their teammates standing next to them can help them out. And at the end of the day, playing offensive line is a mentality. It's about being physical and it's about having pride. So we tell our guys if they forget their scheme or their assignment, we'll help them out. But at the end of the day, they just got to go fast and physical and get into somebody.
Coach, with the success you've had on kickoff returns this year, number one, I don't know if anybody's going to kick to you very much this year, but when it comes to trying to get the offense going, your field position is going to be great here if teams continue to squib against you, which obviously would help, a team that's trying to get their mojo going on the offensive side.
Yeah, like I've said for the last couple of weeks, our kickoff return team is a good group of athletes. They take pride in it. Brock's having success, but Parker had a really nice return last week and has throughout the year. Our upbacks are dangerous too. So, if they squib it, we're going to get up to the 40 or 50, and that's awesome. If they kick it deep, that's got potential to go. So just a really exciting group right now for us. And then everyone's on that team is sharing in Brock and Parker's success on the back end. So just excited maybe for those upbacks to get an opportunity. And I'd love to see, Kodiak take one back to the house or Emmett Groff or any of those guys that are on that team. I think they're capable of being explosive as well.
What are some keys to the game to start off the East Central Conference season at 1-0?
Yeah, defensively, it's staying assignment sound, being disciplined in what they do and what we know is coming at us. And then when they decide to pull the ball to throw it, it's making sure that our D-backs didn't get their eyes in the backfield and give up on the potential of what could hit over the top. Offensively, it's going to be trying to find the hot hand and run the scheme that is going to give us the best chance of success. We've got a couple different plans in place, but really we're looking for a spark from someone or some structure or some formation, some player. We got to have someone get out there and make a play for us for a change. And I feel good about that coming. And this is hopefully is the week.
All right, Coach Brock Lindy, I appreciate the time. Again, we want to make the road trip a huge one for everybody to come back. Coming back on Highway, 60? It was great to see the support you had in Sauk Prairie last week. It was like Hickory and Hoosiers, bumper taillights to taillights. We want the same thing on Friday night, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate all the support, and we're looking forward to East Central Conference play.
Coach Brock Lindy, thanks for the time, and we'll see you on Friday night.
Yeah, thanks, Wade. Go Beavers.
Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospiggywiggly.com.
What makes a winning team? Whether it's on the baseball field or in personal injury law, you want a team with experience, dedication, and the drive it takes to win. That's why you need Gruber Law Offices on your side after a serious accident. We're a team that wins for you and your family when you need it most. Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Your hometown teams are committed to winning. The team at Hometown Glass and Improvement is committed to creating a beautiful community. If you need new windows, doors, and more, count on Hometown Glass and Improvement for a variety of high-quality results that look great and work great too. As a local company, they are extra motivated to create a community that looks and feels great. Visit their website at hometownglass.com or call them at 887-3757 to learn more. Hometown Glass, proud sponsors of hometown teams.
Beaver Dam High School football here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, brought to you by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. The Beaver Dam Unified School District is committed to continuous improvements, and its strategic plans identify key performance areas and actions to support that effort. Please contact your child's principal to learn more about this year's school success plan and their goals. Wade Bates, Tim Ladrin, Wally Lukashinsky here today. Coach Ladrin, a couple things you're looking for early from BD.
Well, it's up front, right? I think both teams struggled defending the run, and I think it's both teams that come out trying to run the football against each other. So it's who wins that line of scrimmage going to be a big deal tonight.
Wally?
Following up on what Coach said, both these teams know what they want to do. This is going to be an old kind of run the ball 30, 35 times. The question is, who's going to win the battle on first and second down and make that one team throw the ball a little bit more than maybe they're wanting to?
Now, Beaver Dam extremely banged up here today. A lot of guys in different positions. Coach Lindy talked about that a little bit in the pregame show. But also, Kettle Moraine Lutheran for the third straight game is going to be without their horse, Josh Duba, who's their 5'10", 205-pound fullback in the triple option. And obviously that makes a big difference because he's a tough dude to tackle.
Yeah, a big dude on both ends, linebacker too. So he's going to be a huge loss for them. And, that fullback's always kind of that key to that triple option. And so losing a guy like that's a big factor.
All right, we are at a beautiful facility here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Joe, the athletic director here, Tim, Clint, everybody was so welcoming here, helping us get ready. And even warned us about bug spray, and I chose cheeseburgers over bug spray, Wally, and we're paying for it, huh?
I tell you what, though, that's kind of my life decisions in a nutshell there, so it's hard for me to really blame it, but I will say, face is getting eaten alive right now.
No, thank you for a few people in the stands that borrowed us, because the Kettle Moraine Lutheran's campus is beautiful. It's right on a marsh, and so there's lots of mosquitoes here today, and we'll see how we survive, right? Oh, I'm soft.
I'm paper 10-ply Charmin Soft. It's not good.
Tim Ladrin's got his hood up here today.
He just had to make the adjustment.
Yeah. We got Corey Sparks on camera here today. Again, we're opening up East Central Conference play here today. Both these teams, would hope to get a victory here today and get their journey going, I guess you could say. Plymouth by far, I think, is the favorite. They're number 3 in the coaches poll in D3, and they cracked the medium school poll, I think, this weekend, the ESPN Wisconsin poll. They're the cream of the crop. Port Washington is fantastic as well. And you have Watertown, Beaver Dam, KML trying to push up into that area.
Yeah, and once again, everybody's had 4 essentially practice games to get ready for this. So, Plymouth certainly has to feel awfully good about where they're at. Like everybody else, including Port Washington, still trying to figure out their way a little bit. It could be an interesting conference season. Big thing tonight is I think both teams with their injuries too, like you said, is how deep do they go, right? And where's that attrition go, especially if this is so much of a running game as we think it's going to be.
They have the largest flag at a high school football stadium probably in the United States.
It looks like one that you could put on the field kind of like before the Super Bowl here.
I like it. All right, Beaver Dam's going to kick off. Cole Hemling is going to kick off, and it's going to be a boomer. It's going to go all the way towards the goal line. Braden Reich is going to take it up to the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, up through the 30, and gets pulled down at the 31-yard line. Golden Beavers make that tackle, and KML is going right to left on your ESPN radio dial in their green jerseys, white pants, white helmets. Beaver Dam in the gold pants. I want to say yellow pants, but I don't want.
Don't do that.
I don't want Tim White to get mad at me.
Yeah.
Why was gold or yellow?
I mean, I know what color it looks like, but it's gold is the answer for you.
Okay. Kettle Moraine Lutheran again going to work out of that option. The quarterback going to run to the near side. Cruzy is going to pitch it to the near side, and they will hand it to Jacob Moots, and he will get a couple. Mutz with a couple.
It's going to be the 5th straight time this year we're actually watching this team start defensively here for Beaver Dam, too.
That's right. Well, I mean, if you're talking about assignments defensively against this option, that was really good pass of the first assignment.
You said with new guys in new positions, you coached them where to go and who to tackle every time. 2 wide receivers again, a couple of running backs behind Cruzy, and he is going to hand it to the fullback. He kept himself again, and who hasn't? He got tackled. Assignment sure right there as Cruzy got tackled. I didn't know who had the football coach.
I didn't either, but if he gives it, it's a big gain. It's not a great decision. It's Malachi Richter Horton with the tackle.
Interesting early, too. You're seeing with the triple option, it's kind of a slow developing one where if that initial fullback dive doesn't develop, you're really slowly moving to the perimeter, giving a lot of those middle secondary pieces to get over there.
3rd and 16 from their own 26-yard line, just underway here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Cruzy's going to throw, heave it to the right side, and it's incomplete as they were looking to catch up on the near side with Sam Karstensen, and 3 and out for the Beavers.
Great start here. First series. Again, the last couple weeks, they've been starting a little slow, whether it's a new offense that they're seeing. This is a new one, but they'll have so many different faces on that defensive side of the ball. Get a quick 3 and out, big win.
Surprised in that first series, no inside give.
Mm-hmm.
Right, everything perimeter oriented, which is a bit of a surprise considering last week.
Parker Blank going to stand at his own 40-yard line. And the kick, it's going to be an end-over-end kick, and that's going to go to the near side, and it's going to roll a huge KML bounce inside the 30. And that's where the Golden Beavers will start. 1st and 10. Now, we brought the umbrellas in the cover here today, guys. There's some rain in the forecast. Let's hope we don't need it, right?
I've had kind of a notorious battle with Mother Nature. I'm not worried of a jinx. I'm not afraid of her.
Okay. Not scared at all.
Not jinxing it, huh?
No, we're going to be fine.
Well, the Beavers came out in the single wing last week in the second half.
Everybody get your umbrellas out in the next minute.
Had some success.
It's supposed to rain at 10. No, not anymore.
Yeah,
9?
I do notice it's 9, 50% shot.
That means 50% chance it's going to be dry.
I like that optimism.
Here come the Beavers. Going to run that single wing, direct snap on the near side, breaking through traffic. That's Parker Blank. He's got the 45, the 50. There goes Parker Blank, the 40, the 30, the 20. And Parker got tripped up inside the 20. Touchdown, saving tackle on the play for Jackson Moots.
Big running through, little arm tackles there. Big game, and all of a sudden you're in business red zone here after only 1 play from scrimmage.
Yeah, well, I mean, what did he break 5 tackles on the way? I mean,
thought there was a second he was going to keep his balance there.
Yeah.
It was Kabalowski that ended up getting that last toenail, and it's 1st and 10 for the Golden Beavers in the red zone already. They're going to work with Krasinski as the fullback here in this single wing with Kaczynski and Blank right to the line of scrimmage. Direct snap to Blank again up the middle, and he's going to break it to the outside. Parker breaks another tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Beavers. Parker Blank, 16 yards to pay dirt.
We saw the Wildcat introduced last week in the second half. Most of the time it was off the right side of the line. This time you got to see initial time that gets unveiled. Actually going to the left side, another strong run from Parker early.
Might set a record for broken tackles tonight.
And they had for the first, they had a two-play drive when they debuted the single wing last week, and here you go again. The Wildcat. Hemling's extra point is up and good. 10-14 left in the first quarter. Your Gruber Law Office, one call, that's all scoreboard. 7-0 Golden Beavers back in 60 seconds on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
This is home. These hills, rivers, and lakes, neighborhoods and downtowns, the parties, events, games and food, main streets and memories, the people we meet, and the families we serve. It means so much. All of this is joy to us. because this is home. It's an honor to be trusted by you, to be part of such a beautiful place. Wisconsin, when you need us, we are here. Until then, we'll see you around. One call, that's all.
Dam in Watertown.
Just like that, Beaver Dam up 7-0. Kickoff is going to be taken again at the 4-yard line up across the right side, and there is nothing doing right there for Reich again.
Beaver Dam scoring drive, 2 plays, 75 yards, only 19 seconds off the clock. Parker Blank with a 16-yard touchdown run. Kick is good, 7-0 Beaver Dam.
We've been looking for that fast start here in the last few weeks. Here you get to play kind of on your toes instead of on your heels early in the game, actually with a lead less than 2 minutes in, and you kicked off.
All right, Kettle Moraine Lutheran right back to the line of scrimmage with 10:09 left. And we are good to go. Cruzy. He is going to hand it to the up back there, and he's off to the races. And that's going to get Lucas Klonka going to move the chains. That'll be a first down.
That's what you were looking for in that first drive, Coach, is, again, you have that ability. If you go up the middle, that's where that opens up on the boundary for you.
And you mentioned a couple times that first guy through was free, and maybe coaches probably saw that on film as well for KML. All right, right back to the line of scrimmage here. KML, see if they can counter that Beaver Dam right cross. Again, Klonka again up the middle. He's got a huge hole up the middle, and he's off to the races into Beaver Dam territory down to the 41-yard line.
And there you just ran through a couple tackles there about the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard beyond. Right position, you're happy with being in the right spot, knowing your job. It just goes back to last week. Got to see those sure tackles.
Well, carries a 15 and 20 for KML to start the drive here. Everything up the middle.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. They're running in, running backs left and right. Here are KML, Cruzy. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to turn it upfield, breaks to the outside.
And huge shout out to Corey Sparks today, too. We talked about it a little on the Dan Sports Show. Not an easy job being on camera when you're going up and watching a triple option offense.
Widest camera ever will get it done for you.
I told him, I'm like, I'd have the entire 100 yards in the screen.
Couple of backs in the wells and habits, it looks like. Jan Cruzy again, second down and about 3 from the Beaver Dam 35-yard line. Play fake again, they're going to throw, and they overshot their tight end of their John Cruzy, and it's third down.
He was wide open, too. If he hits him, that's a touchdown. And John Cruzy's a hard guy to overthrow, 6'8", 245, soft. Whew.
He's done it already this year. They don't throw the ball a lot. We've only seen 12 completions from this side going into this game, and Cruzy was a part of 3 of those. Again, 44 yards and a touchdown as well.
Wide receivers split to each side. 8:54 left in the first quarter, 7-0 BD. Gonna run the option again. Cruzy's gonna keep it himself, and he is gonna get jacked up and brought down by Richter Horton again.
Nice play again. Being able to, this is so important where you have to trust your brothers next to you to do their job. You know that, hey, I'm responsible for quarterback there. Keep that keeper. Now all of a sudden, this is no man's land. You kind of got to go for it here inside the 40.
For sure.
sports@dailydodge.com is the email. If you're a fan of Beaver Dam or KML, sports@dailydodge.com.
Well, they're bringing Cruzy off the field here, so they're going for it with a new quarterback.
Jacob Mutz is going to line up in the quarter. Is he going to drop back and kick it maybe?
So short? I don't think so.
No, there it is.
Good call, Wade.
And you already had a safety way back, staying around the 10.
Good snap, and he's going to kick it away, and that's going to end up bouncing inside the 5 and into the end zone. Beaver Dam's going to have great field position at the 20-yard line. I guess that was pretty hyperbole there. It's at the 20-yard line. First and 10. Leading 7-0 on your Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all scoreboard.
You know, Cruzy out of that option doesn't have a whole lot of quick burst to get. Looks like it. I think Beaver Dam can do really focus on the backs, and it's not as long as he doesn't get ahead of steam moving forward.
Even when Cruzy held it, to your point, with the speed, it was just off tackle. Everything's still going to be in that interior, and that's going to be a big test again for this Golden Beavers defense.
Shinsky and Blank Oh, high snap. Blank is going to pick it up, and he is going to break one tackle. Going to be inside the 10-yard line, and he's going to get brought down right there. I think Parker there wasn't that high of a snap, was it? He tried taking off a little early, Coach?
Yeah, I think so, and I think maybe that happened last week, too. We just got to make sure you have that snap first.
Well, that's a tough one, too. I don't know if you noticed, after he picked the ball up, his head snapped. It almost looked like he got his face mask grazed, and I was looking and hoping for a flag to nullify it, but ref said no go.
It's going to be second down in Grafton, or which I don't know which way we're looking at here, though.
Yeah, that's about right. I think that's right.
So they have to get to the 30-yard line. Now we're going to get another flag.
Oh, boy.
Pushing back even more.
Be half the distance.
A false start for the Golden Beavers.
Now you got to go beyond Grafton.
I don't know which way we're facing, though. That's my thing.
That's Grafton.
Okay.
That way. I think you're right.
Well, what's past Grafton?
Cedarburg?
Okay, going to Cedarburg.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, it becomes a guess now, I think.
Trying to look who's in the backfield here. Is that still Kaczynski and Blank? Direct snap to Kodiak, and he's going to get up to the 5-yard line, and that's it. It's going to be third down.
And that's tough, too. If he was able to get through that hole, I think he's running for another 10, 15 yards. They've had big holes even early on in this run game.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to avoid those self-inflicted wounds.
So the clock continues to wind, under 7 minutes left, and Jax Ladrin's going to trot onto the field here as they'll huddle up.
Got another late guy coming on, too.
Got Paminter to the near side, along with two other wide receivers. Wide receiver to the far side as well.
Screen.
Empty backfield. Ladrin's going to throw. Here comes the pressure. They got to Seifert. He's got a lot of room. Ashton uses the official as a screen, turns it upfield. He's got the first down. Ashton at the 40, the 50, going to stay on his feet, back to the near side. Flag is on the play. Ashton's going to get to the end zone, and this thing is going to come back partially. But there's flags all over the field, though. We'll see where the mark is and what that does for the Golden Beavers.
Boy, that would have been a 94-yard touchdown.
You just been piling up. We're going to be piling up records for touchdowns this year.
When he started on this near side, that was like 160-yard sprinting you're talking.
Well, I'd have been on a knee in the end zone there, even though it's coming back.
I'd be a knee at the 50.
This might push it back beyond the sticks, depending on where the flag came.
They're looking at the flag that's about the 45.
Okay.
There looks like there's another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
At like the 36, 37.
If that one at the 45, as long as it's on a personal foul, you're probably still looking at good enough for first down yardage at least.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. So 40.
I'm looking at the bench. Look at the kids with the mosquitoes on the bench because they're on that side.
Standing in ankle-deep water.
Okay, there was a hold over there as well. Let's see where they mark it off. There were two different penalties.
Two fouls on the offense. Holding.
Okay, so they're going to, looks like,
the second one was holding one.
Okay, so it's going to go from the 34.
That's still going to move the chains.
I saw the arm go up there.
Yes.
So it's a 38-yard completion to Seifert, and a 10-yard penalty still picks up the first down.
Back to the single wing here as they will move the chains, but take 6 off the board here with 6:05 left. Counter action right there as they're going to hand it off to Brock Hiley, and he's going to get near first down yardage. Good sign for this offensive line to start. That was kind of makeshift for the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers.
Well, they're starting to get a little more healthy.
Yep.
Only down one guy now, Michael Caberline out tonight, but he's starting to get healthy again, which is a good sign. The beat-up line from the Falls game and the Sauk game, hopefully we're starting to get that back here.
1st and 10. That did move the chains for Hiley. And we've got a couple of wide receivers, Seifert and Paminter to the near side. Again, direct snap to Parker Blank, and he is going to get nothing. Maybe, he can turn into a couple of yards there as well.
Well, and outside of that, mishandled snap and the false start, the offense, everything has been, first contact, we're talking 3 yards upfield, where in the last few weeks, sometimes a lot of that was coming about a yard deep in your own backfield.
5:20 left in the first quarter, 7-0 on your Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all scoreboard. Moritz, tight end to the left. He's got a slot mate over there as well. Direct snap to a blank as well. Parker's going to turn the corner, flag on the play. This one's coming back.
Looks like it's going to be on Krasinski.
Yeah.
Little grab and hook.
He kicked it towards the head.
He was like, I threw that a little too short there. Got to move it back a little bit.
Sports at dailydodge.com.
So, all right, guys, I got a stat question for you today. So the holding is on the touchdown play.
Mm-hmm.
The yards penalized. Is it 10, or is it from the touchdown all the way down?
Nope, it's from where the
it's
flag
from the flag is, right?
Yes,
That's what
it's
I thought.
almost like the play in
That's what I
sorts
thought.
kind of dies.
That's what I thought.
So you mark his receiving yards to where the flag was.
Right, but I mean the penalty yards.
Nope, it's just from where the flag was.
Okay. Feels like it should be the penalty yard should be from
the
where,
end
where
of the
they end
play.
up getting all the way there. Yeah.
Second down and about 16 now for the Beavers at their own 37-yard line, motioning highly, and they're going to run up the middle. Parker blank again, and it's going to be third down.
Well, with how well they've run the ball so far, even though it's 3rd and 10 right now, you almost think that they could do it again if they're trying to set up for 4th down.
3rd and 10.
Eli Johnson comes in. He'll split out wide to the left. Jack Sladrin's also in at quarterback with, is that Kaczynski back?
I think it's blank.
Is it blank? Okay, there's a 3 back there in some capacity. He's coming out of the backfield, rolling to the near side. They're coming back, throws high to Johnson. He's going to try to turn it upfield. Eli is going to get maybe 1 on a little pass to the left side. And they're going to bring out the punting unit.
Well, after you were pinned back at your own 3 after a penalty and a muff snap, to be able to move the ball up here, flip the field again, I think you call that a win.
Yep. Cam-El looked like they had that one sniffed out. A couple guys right there ready for it.
They're late getting a couple guys. They're going to bring 2 receivers back. Bach, one of them comes in late. And Beavers are also short a guy. As the clock winds here in the first, good snap. Big end-over-end kick from Hemling, and it's going to be bobbled at the 20-yard line, and that's where KML will start. Anderson Bach, the freshman, throwing back there to return some kicks.
Ouch.
What an atmosphere here at KML. Look at that. Stands are full. Student section is humongous.
They did a great job tonight. It's filled all the way to the brim. I'm trying to see what the theme is. It's like Hawaiian shirt kind of thing.
Must be Hawaiian night.
Mosquito. It's mosquito night.
Yeah, I feel like Jabba Chamberlain right now. The ALDS.
3:27 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Beaver Dam on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Reich's going to go wide to the right. Again, Cruzy, it looks like, is back in at quarterback. And then they're mixing a bunch of guys in, and they're going to hand it off again to Klonka, and he's going to weave his way through to maybe 4 yards.
And I imagine keep an eye on this next play, because in the first several drives, we're seeing all 11 Golden Beavers standing within 5 yards on the line of scrimmage. It kind of goes back to that daring you. We don't think you can beat us with the pass. And you're going to have to show us you can for us to throw a little bit more respect at it.
Second down and 5, under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Hand off again up the middle. This time it's Mutz again, and he is going to power his way up to near the 30-yard line, and that will move the chains.
Boy, and it looked like he landed on a Golden Beaver, and they blew him down early, but it certainly looked like he could have still been going.
It was like the Jonathan Dwyer Auburn play back in the day, where if he gets up there's nobody standing back because you think the play's dead.
Man, it is amazing the history you come up with. I love it. It's awesome.
Too nice.
It's awesome. That was a great call.
It was the Oregon game. It's the same thing, Oregon-Auburn.
It'll be 1st and 10. Option to the right side. Cruzy keeps it himself, turns it upfield, and he is going to get a couple of yards again. Made that tackle over there. Was it
Malachi Richter Horton again?
If you're Beaver Dam's defense, if you can keep KML in like 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7, you're going to be, especially when you're on this end of the field.
Yep.
That's the key for both of these teams. It's staying on schedule. If you are going to run the ball that much, you have to have 3rds and 3s and inside of that to be able to continue to do what you want.
Under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Beavers scored on their first drive of the game. Cruzy going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw.
He's got a guy
over the middle again, and it's going to be complete this time. They may have been tipped, but John Cruzy makes the catch across the 50 down to the 47-yard line on the play fake.
And he had the seam in there, just beat him by a step. And it's part of the danger when you do have so many guys up to the line of scrimmage, but the way they're playing so far, I think Beaver Dam can live with that if you're only getting a couple of those throughout a game.
And the guy I saw was the guy down the right sideline. I thought he was going to be wide open on a deep shot, but took the inside. It was a good pass, good catch.
KML moving right to left, trailing 7-0. Again, run the option again, hand off to Mutz again, breaks it through one tackle, breaks another one. He's inside of the 40 down to the 35. Remember last year, this KML option did give Beaver Dam a lot of problems, and Beaver Dam was able to hold on down the stretch. Because it's hard. You don't see something like this.
Right.
It's not like it used to be. That was something I felt like 50% of schools ran even 20, 30 years ago.
For
now
sure.
It's, one team a year maybe you see?
Yep. Yeah, I think they ran for 300 yards last year against us.
Klonka and Mutz in the backfield. Going to hand off to Klonka again. He's got a hole, and he's going to run into a couple of Golden Beavers. Again, Tiarino was one of the first guys there to make contact.
You got to give a lot of credit to the front seven, too. This is a team that's without two of their starting linebackers today, and to be able to step in and look like this against a run.
Yeah, the two inside linebackers, too, which is a big deal with
huge
Barstow and Groh, who are their two leading tacklers on the season. So, those guys got to step up. I know Krasinski's moved in there. Looks like Xander Stotts is in there right now.
Second down. Play fake. Here comes the pressure. Cruzy down he goes. Once again, sliding through was Malachi Richter Horton, one of the first guys to make contact, and a couple of guys come in and clean up.
Great job, too, and the fact that there was no time. By the time that ball was in his hand, he had somebody behind him. He had someone in front of him. He couldn't step up in the pocket.
The Beaver Dam starting to bring the house from the middle.
So it's 3rd and 15. Let's see if they're going to run one more play. There's 10 seconds left in the quarter. Cruzy going to run a play fake again, going to throw. Here comes the pressure, steps down, and down he goes again. Sacked again, climbing up the middle. That was at Caden Leppel. And that will end the first quarter. Beaver Dam 7-0 on your Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all scoreboard. Back in 60 seconds.
You know that old Wisconsin saying, if you don't like the weather, just wait a few minutes. Well, JB Mechanical is here to ensure your home's heating and cooling system is ready for all of it. As your trusted local HVAC expert, JB Mechanical installs top-of-the-line systems to keep your home comfortable no matter what Mother Nature throws at you. From chilly mornings to warm afternoons, they've got you covered with precision, care, and expert service. Invest in your comfort today and give JB Mechanical a call. Online at jbmechllc.com. Your proud trained dealer.
Buying? Selling? Totally unsure? Got a million questions and don't know where to start? Hey, odds are we've already helped someone through exactly what's on your mind. That's what we do. Whether it's paint colors, pricing, or panic, we've got you. Visit us at KladowskiRealEstate.com, find us on Facebook or Instagram, or go old school and give us a ring at 920-219-9212. Kladowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors. Problem solving with a smile.
It's going to be 4th down and 17 from the 43-yard line for Kettle Moraine Lutheran, trailing 7-0 on your one call, that's all scoreboard. They got the wind kind of, is it kind of a crosswind here?
Yeah, the flag up there swirling anyways.
Yeah, it's certainly picking up, that's for sure.
Well, they've got Mutz lined up to kick. Let's see what happens here. There's a good snap, and he's going to hit a high end over, and Blank is going to come up and call the fair catch at the 15-yard line, and that's where Beaver Dam will start 1st and 10 on your one call, that's all scoreboard. The email box was completely quiet in that first half. What's going on, guys? sports@dailydodge.com.
That's an interesting point. I don't know. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's me, Coach. I'm a little offended, actually.
You think it's you?
It might be me.
You're looking at what are you looking on the radar, Wally?
That's what I'm trying to find out right now with that wind. I'm like, ooh.
Which way is it coming from?
Oh, that's a great question. Let's find out. It's like going south to north. So
it's coming from the south.
So we're okay right now?
As of right now.
All right, the Beavers going to start 1st and 10. Officially at the 15-yard line. With the way the wind's blowing, would a 10th even matter? Direct snap to Kaczynski, and he's going to break to the outside. Kodiak breaks another tackle. He's going to get 8 or 9 on 1st down.
To answer your initial question, no, I don't think it would matter. But Kodiak, this year, going into this game, he's averaging over 11 yards a carry. It's just been running angry.
Yeah, he's done a really good job of breaking tackles, and it's never seems to be the first guy with him. It's always the second or third guy that gets him.
And it'll be second down, and we'll call it 2. Chinsky and Blank again in the single wing. Direct snap to Kodiak, and he's going to bust through and get the first down. You know, the Beavers ran this. I was talking to Brock, and I kind of forgot a little bit about it, that, you know, when Gabe Klatt, you know, was there and he had some issues in Cameron Mendoza, they'd run this quite a bit a couple seasons ago.
Well, they had those 2 bulls back there in a good offensive line in front. He was able to push a lot of big holes for him.
Hayden Desire moved a lot of people around with that single wing a couple years ago, I think.
Now he's just got the big head right in front of us.
You can't see anything from the 40 to the 40 with Desire sitting in front of us. Direct snap, counter over to Hiley. There goes Brock Hiley. 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown, Golden Beavers. 74 yards, Brock Hiley housed another one.
And I love this sprinter pose he hit at the end, because as soon as he hit that hole, it was over. Once he was out in his own 45, it was just a matter of how quick he was going to get to the end zone.
Did I add that right, Coach?
You did,
26?
74. Yep.
Math isn't good. I'm not good at math.
No, you hit it. You hit it there. That was good.
Couldn't fool me, Wade. Looked sharp to me.
Here's Cole Hemling. On to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Back in 60 seconds on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
It's the 12th annual Beaver Dam Pepper Festival, and things are heating up with the chili cook-off on Saturday, September 13th at the Park Village Shopping Center. Think you got the best chili in town? Well, enter to win by bringing your cooked chili to the fest by 10:30 in the morning, and you could win $100 and bragging rights. Come for the chili, stay for the fun. Pepper beer by Potosi Brewing, and new this year, pepper wine from our friends at Edwin Bricks Vineyard. Join us for the hottest event in the area. Come spice up your day on Saturday, September 13th. All the deets at beaverdampepperfestival.com.
At beaverdamcountryclub.com. 14-0 Golden Beavers on your one call, that's all scoreboard. You know, if you can play from ahead against a triple option team, guys, you know, it makes things a little easier. And the kickoff is going to hit the official into the touchback.
Why didn't he catch it and run with it?
I think he was looking up the field. He's just like, yeah, he won't get it to me.
Good thing it caught him in the belly there, though, because it was sailing in a little bit.
Definitely showed his athleticism on that play. It was solid.
Still a lot of football left, but this first quarter and a minute and a half been pretty good on both sides of the ball for Beaver Dam.
Yeah, Beaver Dam scoring drive, 3 plays, 85 yards, 1:15 off the clock. Brock Hiley with a 74-yard touchdown run. Kick is good, 14-0 Beaver Dam.
Big play, Brock.
Yeah.
Do we have a Brock Hiley graphic at some point, Corey, we can show with his picture on? Here's Carusi going to hand off. I think that's Klonka. Hiley, though, is big play. Yeah. Brock Hiley just doing a great job. Kickoff returns, and there he took one to the house in the backfield.
Well, and even on their second drive, they scored a 4-yard touchdown that was called back. So it's been explosive plays for the offense, and they've limited those defensively.
All right, second down, and we'll call it 6 for KML moving to our right. And Cruzy's going to keep it himself, has a little bit of space, and he's going to be across the 30 to move the chains for the Chargers.
And they're going to move the ball tonight. Whenever you do have an offense like that, a lot of times you're going to see that movement between the 30s. Once you get into that shorter field, everybody's keyed on run more. That's where it gets really hard to have that sustained 15-play type drive you see with these offenses.
Sports at dailydodge.com. Want to hear from you today. Again, handoff again. Actually, Cruzy keeps it himself and pitches it late, and I think is that Mutz that took the pitch, and he doesn't get anything.
I'm sure a coach is taking note of it too. When they've actually kept the ball with the quarterback, held it out, go to the boundary, and have that pitch, it has been so slow developing that you've been able to get there. You've been able to outflank it. It's only really been between the tackles that they've been finding that running success so far.
Yep.
All right, KML. Back to the line of scrimmage on the far hash, moving left to right. Handoff again. That time it's Klonka again, and he gets nothing doing. Oh, he's still on his feet, Coach. Thought he was pulled down, and he got himself a couple extra yards.
Well, it looked like Lincoln Sayers with the first hit there came from the other side of the line. Nice job of getting over there. But, yeah, I mean, nice job of picking up a couple yards out of that.
But you do your job as a defense, too. Now you're looking at 3rd and 7, and this feels like a passing option or opportunity here. You live for that if you're Beaver Dam. Make this team throw the ball a little on you.
Where's Micah Parsons on the end, huh? Cruzy going to work with a couple of backs behind him. 3rd and long, he's going to throw again. Here comes the pressure. He's going to get flushed to the outside. He's got some room to run if he wants to tuck it down. Still looking, and he's going to put his head down, and he may have the first down.
Yeah, he does.
That was a great individual effort by him, too. I thought initially it was a screen pass, how fast Beaver Dam broke through that initial line of scrimmage. But we saw it a couple times last week, too. That big looping run from the quarterback into the outside has been hard for them to defend.
Well, in their offensive line, too, they're not built, probably not trained very much to pass block. They're just built to go forward. So dropping back the block is a problem.
Hand off to Mutz, and I don't know who has it, Mutz or that was textbook defending the option because Cruzy and Mutz both got tackled. Who had the football?
Dazarn in there to make the tackle on that one, and it was I thought they gave him they gave him a pretty good spot. Holy cow.
So it's 2nd and 11, under 8 minutes left in the half. And they'll work with keep the Chargers behind the chains. Pump fake right side in the in pattern. It's going to be caught and across the 50 down to the 49-yard line. Sam Karstensen.
And going back to the play before, you and I talked a little bit about it on the kickoff show before the game where when you are playing an option offense, you almost have to tackle 3 times on the same play. Have that responsibility. You know who you're taking care of, and then if you hit them and they don't have the ball, you just trust the guys next to you to do their job.
So 4-down territory, you would think, down 14-0, Coach, for KML. This is 3rd and short.
Yeah.
Huge play right here.
Middle.
Low snap, and now it's probably punting the football as Cruzy has to cover it back inside KML territory at the 44.
A couple really bad mistakes at bad times for KML. It's really cost them. They're putting together some nice drives, and then they come up with the one bad one.
And you're right, Wade. After that, I mean, I think anything under 4th and 5, they're probably going for it there. But now 4th and 10, you got to trust the defense to find a stop if you're KML.
Jim Westover checks in.
Man.
Says the little guy is fast. He's not talking about you, Wally, is he?
I don't think too many people are going to call me the little guy.
Blank stands at his own 25-yard line. And they're going to kick it away from Parker, and it's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So great field position for Beaver Dam, up 14-0 on your Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. Scoreboard here. 6.5 minutes left in the first half.
And again, going back, 3 drives now for the Golden Beavers.
Life is full of adventures.
And
Get
this
the
has
most
been
out
like-
of them with the help of a primary care
like,
team you can count on. At Marshfield Clinic,
Best starting
primary
field
care is
position
here.
of the game for Beaver Dam at the 30. They haven't had great field position.
They do have great field position, and that's where they'll start 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Move to the right side. Direct snap to Parker Blank, and he's got one blocker, breaks to the outside. Blank up across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Move the chains for the Golden Beavers.
Yeah, big first down run there. Again, a lot of times for him, he's been able to go off that right side there. It looks very up the middle. Found a little wiggle room, made a tackle miss. Moving again.
6 carries, 82 yards for Parker, and that includes that 15-yard bad snap. He's just running over guys.
Again, they'll move to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide receivers on the near side. Direct snap again to Blank, and he's going to try to bust. Oh, Parker out the backside. Popped out across the 50 down to the 46. Touchdown saving tackle right there made by Kabalowski.
I know in the first week we talked a little bit about like a Le'Veon Bell look from Selkin, but that time he had a very patient run. Kind of like you said, just slipped out. All of a sudden, burst of speed. You thought he might be off to the races.
Give it up to the horses up front, too. Moving the Charger front 7 around.
Love the big uglies getting involved.
And we're going to get a McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout called by Kettle, Moraine, Lutheran. We'll take a 30-second break here on Daily Dodge TV.
It's the 12th annual Beaver Dam Pepper Festival, and things are heating up with the chili cook-off on Saturday, September 13th at the Park Village Shopping Center. Think you got the best chili in town? Well, enter to win by bringing your cooked chili to the fest by 10:30 in the morning, and you could win $100 and bragging rights. Come for the chili, stay for the fun. Pepper beer by Potosi Brewing, and new this year, pepper wine from our friends at Edwin Bricks Vineyard. Join us for the hottest event in the area. Come spice up your day on Saturday, September 13th. All the deets at beaverdampepperfestival.com.
Wiggly.com. Make every game day a touchdown.
I think the KML coaching staff just want to get their defense a little bit of a break here, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, obviously able to count it when they're in a spot to tackle, which they kind of have been in spots to make tackles. Parker and then Brock too, and Kodiak just breaking tackles left and right against these guys. I mean, they need a break just to get some rest. 1st and 10, direct snap to Kaczynski, and he's going to bounce off one tackle, cuts it through another, and he's going to get inside the 40 down to the 39. Their first contact is not making a tackle tonight for KML.
Well, against Kodiak anyways. Kodiak breaking a ton of I mean, I'd love that. I wish we had that capability of tracking broken tackles, because I think here about a quarter and a half in, it's got to be in double digits for the Golden Beavers.
2nd and a long 3.
Coach Ladrin's great for stats. I don't know if he's that good, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
2nd and 3 from the 39. High snap. Blank's got it. He's going to bust to the outside, break this flag on the play. This is coming back. They didn't move the chains. But this one's going to be holding on Beaver Dam with 5:02 left in the half.
What we've seen so far is the only thing that's stopping this Golden Beavers offense right now is the Golden Beavers offense.
Yep. 4 penalties for 33 yards so far. And, of course, like I said, I mean, a lot more than 33 when you think about the 94-yard touchdown that would have been.
A great effort from Beaver Dam. That came from Scott Paminter, from Dad Scott and family. Grandparents are here. Parents are here tonight, Scott, the Yankees. Grandpa and Grandma Yankee. Saw them, but he helped me put up the sign.
It's a good-looking sign.
Was. But I didn't do a very good job of securing it, though. He had to come help me. Direct snap to the Kodiak. Going to bounce it to the outside. Again, breaks another tackle, and not quite back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and long.
We've seen it throughout this last, 2-3 weeks. Whenever there is a 3rd and long, and even on that 4-yard touchdown, it was called back. They love to go to a screen here, whether it's the middle screen up the gut. You look outside and trust the wide receivers get a block, but that's kind of been the MO for this offense in 3rd and long.
4.5 left. Again, we'll see Jax Ladrin here. He'll work out of the shotgun. Is that Blank standing behind him?
Yep.
We're kind of on a side angle here as off down to the 40 play fake. Rolling to his right, going to heave it to the near side. It's going to be caught. There's some room at the 40, and Krasinski is going to get knocked out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. It's going to be maybe a yard shy, Coach?
Just a yard, yeah. It's going to pick up about, see where that stick ends up being here.
Did I get that right, or that was Krasinski, wasn't it?
Yep, it was Krasinski.
I saw Moritz get up there, and I'm like, it was 8 or 0. Oh, well, they got a nice, better spot than I thought. They
gave it to him.
1st down.
Again, we always talk about Coach Lindy. You know, he can work with a lot of different groceries, and come up with some sort of sometimes it's a casserole, sometimes it's a steak dinner, but it all feeds you. And he's been able to mix and match some stuff.
Yeah, keep the plate
Make
full.
it work.
You eat.
That's right. And he finds a way to eat with the groceries he gets.
You have to. You got to be creative. That's what the Food Network's for.
4:01 left. Again, they'll work out of the direct snap to Blank, right side. Blank's got another hole, cuts it back. Parker to the outside, steps through a tackle. Parker's at the 20, stiff arm at the 10, dives down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal, Golden Beavers.
I would have bet a lot of money that was not going to be a tackle at the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he came up with it. It's a nice tackle by the young man out there.
That's why I was trying to get his number. I think that was Michael. Oh, no, here's the name again. Well, it's the one from last week that I struggled with, Wade. Number 80 on this side right here.
Koenig
drilled it. We're back.
Well, Koenig slid down Parker and got the feet because Parker was going to, if he would have stayed high, Parker would have stiff-armed him and he'd be dancing in the end zone.
It's a 36-yard pickup for Park.
Yeah, Coach and I would be broke if we were able to bet on that. I would have thought that stiff arm was going to be enough to get him to the end zone.
Well, this one will get him in.
I think you're right.
We got Kaczynski and Blank. Direct snap to Parker. Blank up the middle. Parker puts his head down as he gets towards the goal line. Players are signaling touchdown. The official signals touchdown. Beaver Dam up 20-0 on your Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all scoreboard. Officially a 2-yard run. You're going to call it a 3?
Called it a 3.
All right, scoreboard had it at 2.
Yeah, I'm smarter than them. I've been doing this long. I've been doing this longer.
I like that. You got to say it with confidence. Otherwise, no one's ever going to believe you.
That's right.
Here comes the extra point. Hemling lines it up. High snap. Kick is up, and it is good. 21-0 on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Back in 60 seconds on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Small enough to care.
21-0 Golden Beavers. Cole Hemling to kick off on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Also, hey, we appreciate Prairie Ridge Health coming on board with the clock here during high school football. Kickoff is going to be taken by Reich at the goal line, the 5, the 10, the 15. He's across the 20 and maybe the 21-yard line. Michelle Litzer drops an email to sports@dailydodge.com. She says, hey, I know someone that could help with those graphics, Corey, with the right photos.
The Beaver Dam scoring drive goes 7 plays, 70 yards, 3:15 off the clock. Parker Blank, 3-yard touchdown run. Kick is good. 21-0 Beaver Dam.
Yeah, Michelle just posted some of the volleyball team pictures. Did a nice job on those. Appreciate her dialing us in here today. Yeah, she's kind of one of the go-tos that if I need a photo, Michelle's got one of everybody. 21-0. Cruzy, high snap. Going to hand it off, though, right up the gut. There's a little bit of room for, I want to say Mutz, and there was.
Yep.
And the Chargers are going to have to move fast. I know that this is kind of an uncomfortable situation for them. They have to play a 3-minute offense, kind of even more abbreviated in your 4 that you're talking about. And they're still huddling up. They're still playing triple options. So this will be interesting to see how this develops.
Yeah, not exactly a 3-minute offense with this.
No.
That's why you playing from in front is crucial. Direct snap, Cruzy's going to keep it himself, and he's going to turn it upfield. He's going to look very methodical looking at the defense there, and he's going to get a nice gain there, and Tiarina makes the tackle.
He has to cut it back upfield because there's just like nothing on the boundary when it's the ball in his hand. I don't think he's quick enough to get outside the boundary with this group.
Cruzy option to the near side. Oh, he faked the pitch, and then he's going to get fumble the football, and it's going to be picked up and dropped underneath to the ground was Jamison Wells. Nice little fake. Did fake out some of the kids, and then I don't know who made the tackle, but it popped right out the breadbasket.
Cruzy almost made me eat my words. It gets outside quick there, but then it kind of like just slowed down, and again, trying to figure out if it's the pitch or not. Just a little slow on that decision making.
2 minutes, and remember, Beaver Dam's going to get the football to start the second half, too. And they're going to hand it off this time to Klonka. Again, he's got nothing. If you're Brock Hiley, do you use a timeout maybe?
I think so.
Get the football back here on 3rd and long.
Did you say Brock Hiley called the timeout?
No,
Well,
Brock Lindy.
I mean, he could.
He could, I guess. He could.
On his own. Yeah, it's on his own coach. They wanted to save some time so they could run for a touchdown. Pump fake, near side. It's going to be complete and dropped as Reich couldn't hang on. It's 4th down with the clock stopped. With 92 seconds left, a 21-0 lead on your one call, that's all scoreboard.
Don't even have to call the McKinstry's Home Furnishings timeout there either. Saved all 3.
Could use a recliner for McKinstry's Home Furnishings tonight.
Boy, a late decision to punt here.
They may have to burn another timeout, and they're going to run back Ashton Seifert to return the punt. And, smartly done there by the punter there, Jackson Mutz. He counted to make sure he had 11, and he nearly got it blocked, and he's just going to kick it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Well, and he was thinking about
running,
taking off and running that thing.
Because the way a lot of coaches and staffs have when you do that kind of rollout punt, and take a look, and it depends on the guts of the punter, right? 'Cause sometimes it'll be like 4th and 12, and if he sees some room, he'll just take off.
I think part of the decision on that one, too, is the ball actually rolled in on him, and sometimes as a punter, that can be panic mode. All of a sudden, you look up, expect 3 faces there, and almost ran into a blocked punt.
Right.
So the Beavers will have 1:24 left here in the first half, up 21-0. But you'd like to punch one in here, Coach, and then punch one in the first drive of the second half and get this thing rolling and a get-right game for you. Yes. Just confidence level for a young team,
Right.
Because you mentioned so many new faces this year. You take a shot with Paminter here or Seifert.
Well, it looks like they're in Wildcat again.
Do they have
got a little bit
something with Parker throwing? Direct snap to Kaczynski. He's going to get tackled from behind, and there's nothing doing there. Maybe 2 yards. And that's it. It'll be 2nd down. And Brock's going to use a McKinstry's Home Furnishings. That's Brock Lindy. Timeout. So talk about it and see what they want to do.
I think the wind is kind of nice. It kept the mosquitoes away a little bit.
Yeah, we saw. Did you see before the game, the Kettle Moraine Lutheran bench had this humongous mosquito fogger, went and sprayed everything from probably the 30 to the 30. Like you do at a campfire at the Ladrin house.
Yeah, that's right.
Sports at dailydodge.com. 21-0 Beaver Dam on your one call, that's all scoreboard.
And they're going to have to adjust the clock. I hope the officials had a good time on that before because they've let this thing run down to 23 here without realizing that's the game clock rolling.
You're right. They're trying to figure that out now because Beaver Dam used the timeout.
Well, it might, it might be one of those timeout clocks.
Okay, so you're right because they're right there ready with 114.
Yeah.
How judge you? You're so judgmental, Wally. Remember when Fort Atkinson, when I thought they scored a touchdown, we're like, why is the clock not stopped?
That's right.
Why is the clock not stopped?
Yeah, for like 2 minutes, the 3 of us were like, what in the world is going on here?
And I think it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Golden Beavers out of the single wing. A counter that time again to Hiley, turns it upfield. Brock spins through one tackle. He's going to be shy of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and short. He was close to breaking that one too, Coach. PA announcer Clint Knippel doing a great job. Direct snap to Kodiak, right side. Kodiak, ball popped in the air. Where is it? Did it end up out of bounds?
I think so.
The hit was made by Kibalowski. Or did KML end up with it?
KML's got it, I think. Looks like the defense is coming on.
It was the far side of the field. You saw just the pigskin pop out high, and you didn't know if it made it out of bounds or if somebody caught it on the fly, and all of a sudden now KML, with 48 seconds left, can maybe change a little momentum here.
Well, you didn't see a lot of celebration
from
the Chargers
right,
either.
And that's why you thought, well, maybe it just went amok because nobody was celebrating. It was like, what,
Either team. Cruzy's going to work with Mutz as the lone running back here. They're going to go with 2 wides to the near side. 48 seconds left. Motion Klonka to the near side, and Cruzy's going to throw, going to tuck it down, and he is going to get sacked by a host of Golden Beavers. Who was the first one there, Coach?
Richter Horton again.
And who took the McKinstry's timeout? KML did as well.
Interesting.
With They were pretty quick on that, so probably less than 20 seconds on the clock. 38 seconds. I forgot Corey's got the clock in front.
I can't, basketball too, I can't stand the timeout clock.
Yeah.
Nobody cares how much time is in the timeout.
No.
Keep the game clock up there.
Listen for the buzzer.
Big, huge pet peeve. Can't stand it. You sit in a timeout in the huddle, and you're like, how much time I got left? And it's whining because it's timeout. I don't care. Like, they're going to whistle me in anyway. Like, yeah, can't stand it.
I like that from the coach's angle there, the coach's perspective. I'm sure it's the same here for football. Like, yeah, I don't know. If we get tackled in bounds here, there's going to be, I don't know, X amount of time left, guys.
Coach, you played here last year, didn't you? Did you have a basketball game here last year?
We did.
They're doing renovations to their field house now, we were told.
They will come to us early in the year this year.
I haven't looked at the winter schedule yet.
This got whacked by a moth. Just dive by
Second down.
Pterodactyl.
Second down and about 15. Cruzy gonna throw. Here comes the pressure again. Just chucking it long. Wright got behind everybody, and he can't make the catch. On the coverage was Younger.
And it looked almost like Reich almost alligator armed it. If he went full extension, I think he catches that in stride. And it's, I mean, that's talking about the timeout. I think it's a sign of respect to the Golden Beavers, knowing they're going to get the ball back, how important it is to cut this to 14.
Well, and the other thing, too, is if you think it's out of reach, go get it. Lay out and go get it. Get the ball inside the 10 at least. And you're not going to score a touchdown, but, I mean, you got time yet.
Going to run the same play again?
They might.
Cruzy's going to throw. Got some time again. Looks to the other side. Here comes the pressure, and down he goes. Richter Horton cleaned it up. Pressure came from the weak side. Is that Xander Stotts? Does Beaver Dam use a timeout now?
I think they did.
You have Stotts on that sack?
19. No, well, he made
the pressure.
He had the pressure there into Richter Horton and cleaned it up.
His third of the night.
Yeah, Stotts caused him to flush to the near side, right into the arms of Richter Horton, who's had one heck of a game today defensively.
So he's a kid. He hasn't played a lot of snaps this year, but he played defensive end on the JV last year. It was very good.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're not super surprised that he's able to get in there. Tall, lanky kid is able to get inside and cause some havoc in there.
Well, and it was a bold call, too. Your pass pro really hasn't been working as the Chargers, if you're looking at their side. And they actually ran 2 double moves on the outside.
Yeah.
That's going to take 3-4 seconds of protection to be able to even have a shot.
Right.
So I'm assuming they're going to punt here. Will they kick it in the field though, or will they kick it out of bounds and give you great field position? You know, with Jacks, they've been able to get some people free too.
Right. Yeah, I would think they would take a shot.
How much time do you think is left?
22 seconds left, and we have 1 timeout left.
Do you go after this? I feel like you send 8 people here and just trust that, hey, just let this ball bounce if it's in front of you?
Low snap. Kick low, end-over-end kick, and Blank is going to go up, and he's going to field it at the 37. He's at the 40, 45, puts his head down and to the 48-yard line, and the Beavers will have it with 11 seconds left at their own 48, and Parker initiated contact there on the return.
Yeah, that was Kalanka who took that hit.
And I think they actually threw a flag like 5 seconds after the play right where that hit happened.
Oh,
they called it
on KML.
That changes things big time now, doesn't it?
Oh.
It's going to put it down to the 35. What kind of arm does Jacks have?
Yeah. Well, the other thing, too, is what happens here. You feel like, hey, you have 2 plays with 2 timeouts. Maybe you run Wildcat twice and try to get in Cole Hemling range.
I think they got 1 timeout left.
I'm looking at the wrong side here.
Wally,
I think you got to.
I got to be better than that.
I think it's in the air here with 11 seconds left. They can take a shot and get it.
Personal foul against the Chargers.
So the Beavers going to have a chance here. You're right. Well, the wind has coincidentally calmed down a little bit here for you. You're right. If you can get a completion, you might want to run out Cole and see what you can do, right?
I feel like if you got that magic blue line that you see on like NFL games, it's the target. I feel like the 24-25, if you get there, coach is at least going to try and think about it.
Corey, can you work on that? All right, 4 wides for the Golden Beavers. Ladrin works with Blank to his left. Movement at the line of scrimmage. That's another free 5. They got Cruzy to jump on the near side.
Encroachment on the defense.
Now you're talking 5-ish yards. You get a first down. I wouldn't be surprised, especially the way this first half has gone. This is a great opportunity to see what you have in Cole if you need something later in the year.
Yeah.
Sure, they'd take 7, though.
For sure.
All right, 4 wides for the Golden Beavers. Blank will stand to the next of Jack Sladron. Ladron going to throw the screen on the far side. It's going to be caught by Seifert, and he is going to get stuffed. Nice job there by Nathan Kabalowski, because he actually fought through a block on that side. Otherwise, Seifert may have a long way to run with 4 seconds left.
And unfortunately, without getting any yards there, I mean, you'd be looking at every bit of, a 46 to 48-yard field goal here.
Yeah, it'd be way out of the range now. You just take a shot deep. Maybe it's something in the bag of tricks. Although, I don't know if you dig into the bag of tricks here.
You almost get a little selfish, when you're up 3
scores.
scores.
Don't put that one on film, maybe. But it'd be fun if they did.
So it would be a 50-yard field goal. Coach.
Well, you're going to put it back 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage to kick?
47, right?
Well, all right, it's fair. But at that point, it feels like every yard is so important. 47's a lot different than 50.
It's true.
We're talking 9 feet here.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
All right, that was another McKinstry's Home Furnishing 1 call. That's all scoreboard. They're going to bring out. Let's see what they got going. Got
Rhodey coming out here.
Cruz Rhodey on the near side as well. So they got 4 wides.
5 wide.
5 wides. Ladron's going to throw, stepping up, still looking, heaves it across the middle, and it's incomplete with 1.8 seconds left.
Going into that last play, wasn't that 4.2 seconds on the clock?
Yeah.
I think we just kind of got a little bit of a break there.
Take it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So now what do you do?
Just overshot. Yeah, just overshot for Park coming across. Jackson step up into the pocket, and
they're going to bring him out. I told you.
Oh boy.
They're gonna bring him out. Give him a chance.
So it's gonna be 48.
It's gonna be a 48-yard field goal attempt for Cole Hemling.
Holy moly.
Let's see that leg.
See what kind of snap we got. 47-yard attempt. Good snap. The kick is up, and the kick has the distance. The kick is off the upright and good! Cole Hemling!
Tell you what, where that hit the upright, Wade, I don't know if he had 3 more yards. That might go wide left if you go a little bit further.
Wow! Cole Hemling making history here at KML. Going to the halftime locker room, a 24-0 lead on your Gruber Law Office. 1 call, that's all scoreboard.
What a freaking leg.
You get
back in 4 minutes.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Hey there, I've got to ask, how do those Monday mornings feel? Are you tired? Maybe hitting snooze 1 too many times? Don't blame Sunday nights for how you feel Monday mornings. Blame your mattress.
You're right, Ryan. No one should suffer. We know that a new mattress is a big decision, and that's why at Slumberland Furniture, we take pride in our amazing selection.
That's right, we've got the biggest brands like Sealy, Nectar, Purple, and Tempur-Pedic all ready for you to try.
I'm Stacy, the girl next door with a big box store, and we look forward to seeing you at Slumberland Furniture in Beaver Dam or Watertown.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
The Spartans have arrived in downtown Beaver Dam. Visit Spartan Flooring's brand new showroom at 110 Front Street. Get name brand carpet and LVP at the lowest prices anywhere and save hundreds per room without sacrificing quality. Spartan curated selection matches local paint colors and wood stains, making design easy. Free measurements and no obligation consultations. Call, text, or visit SpartanFloorings.com. Spartan Flooring, prepared to be floored.
School's back and the schedule's packed. From early morning drop-offs to late night homework and activities, your days are full, so your banking should be easy. Whether it's 7 a.m. or 7 p.m., you can deposit cash or checks at American Bank's 24/7 ATMs on Front and Spring Street in Beaver Dam. Skip the lines and stay on top of your finances this school year, because at American Bank, class may be in session, but convenience never takes a break. American Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Shop the Pig! Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospiggliwiggly.com.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Halftime here in Jackson at Kettle, Moraine Lutheran High School. Wade Bates, Corey Sparks, Wally Lukashinsky, Tim Ladrin. What a performance in the first half by the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. And Cole Hemling hammered one right by Kyle Gable against Portage in 2017, who had a 42-yarder, 48-yarder, doinked it off the upright.
School record, and boy, at every bit of 48, maybe 49. But what an awesome kick, and credit to the line and getting the hold down, the great snap, and you got to have all that together, and then Cole was able to hit him.
Yeah,
Bomb.
all of a sudden you got to be talking move that blue line back to the 33 or so.
That's right. That was a bomb by Cole. That was awesome.
No, and he's been put so much time in kicking, the summer. Brock Lindy's talked about it, but can we call them the big play Beavers this year? Yeah, you're seeing big plays from everywhere.
Explosive.
They really have, and it even had a really big one taken back by penalty. I mean, they've been able to move the football. Coming in, you knew they were going to be able to run it. You just look at the numbers. KML struggled against the run all year, not having but forgot his name. Their best Duba, not having him in to stuff the run too defensively hurts them, and so it clears up a lot of running lanes, and Beaver Dam's done a nice job on the ground.
It feels like a palate cleanser first half after we've been clamoring for a fast start. You couldn't have scripted this any better. Maybe a few extra penalties. Coach always are going to want to have things to clean up, but that's what we're talking about. Very minor issues right now.
Halftime, we got to take a break here. Come back. It's 24-0 on your Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. Scoreboard. Back in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Your hometown teams are committed to winning. The team at Hometown Glass and Improvement is committed to creating a beautiful community. If you need new windows, doors, and more, count on Hometown Glass and Improvement for a variety of high-quality results that look great and work great too. As a local company, they are extra motivated to create a community that looks and feels great. Visit their website at hometownglass.com or call them at 887-3757 to learn more. Hometown Glass, proud sponsors of hometown teams.
You know that old Wisconsin saying, if you don't like the weather, just wait a few minutes. Well, JB Mechanical is here to ensure your home's heating and cooling system is ready for all of it. As your trusted local HVAC expert, JB Mechanical installs top-of-the-line systems to keep your home comfortable no matter what Mother Nature throws at you. From chilly mornings to warm afternoons, they've got you covered with precision, care, and expert service. Invest in your comfort today and give JB Mechanical a call. Online at jbmechllc.com, your proud trained dealer.
Buying, selling, totally unsure? Got a million questions and don't know where to start? Hey, odds are we've already helped someone through exactly what's on your mind. That's what we do. Whether it's paint colors, pricing, or panic, we've got you. Visit us at KladowskiRealEstate.com, find us on Facebook or Instagram, or go old school and give us a ring at 920-219-9212. Kladowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors. Problem solving with a smile.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Hey there, I've got to ask, how do those Monday mornings feel? Are you tired? Maybe hitting snooze one too many times? Don't blame Sunday nights for how you feel Monday mornings. Blame your mattress.
You're right, Ryan. No one should suffer. We know that a new mattress is a big decision, and that's why at Slumberland Furniture, we take pride in our amazing selection.
That's right, we've got the biggest brands like Sealy, Nectar, Purple, and Tempur-Pedic all ready for you to try.
I'm Stacy, the girl next door with a big box store, and we look forward to seeing you at Slumberland Furniture in Beaver Dam or Watertown.
The Spartans have arrived in downtown Beaver Dam. Visit Spartan Flooring's brand new showroom at 110 Front Street. Get name brand carpet and LVP at the lowest prices anywhere, and save hundreds per room without sacrificing quality. Spartan curated selection matches local paint colors and wood stains, making design easy. Free measurements and no obligation consultations. Call, text, or visit SpartanFloorings.com. Spartan Flooring, prepared to be floored.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Back at Jackson, Kettle, Moraine Lutheran High School, Wade Bates, Tim Ladrin, Corey Sparks, Roy Lukashinsky, Beaver Dam. 24-0 on your Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all scoreboard. Tim, what do you have for the numbers?
Beaver Dam outgaining KML 299-108 for Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Jonah Cruzy is 2 of 6 for 31 yards through the air. They have 22 carries for 91 yards total, led by Lucas Klanka. These names are tough for me. I don't know why they're so tough.
It's me every time I do one of these games here.
I understand. 6 carries, 33 yards for KML. For Beaver Dam, 299. Jackson Ladrin is 4 of 5 for 55 yards to the air. Ashton Seifert, 2 catches for 39. Could have been 2 for 96, but Eli Johnson 1 for 1, and Nick Krasinski 1 for 15. On the ground, Beaver Dam 19 carries for 244. Parker Blank 9 carries for 129 and 2 touchdowns. Brock Hiley 3 carries for 91 and a touchdown. Kodiak Kaczynski 7 carries for 24 yards.
All right, Wally, what else caught your eye in that first half?
Well, we talk about the explosive plays, but this team, it felt like the only thing that could really derail this Golden Beavers offense in the first half were the self-inflicted penalties. And if they were avoiding that, I mean, you're talking about 8 yards a pop. It felt like every single time they ran the ball. I expect more in the second half.
You know, we were talking about, obviously there's still football to be played here, but this is almost a must-win for the Golden Beavers if, you wanted to make a playoffs, because the way the new tier system goes, you get credit for not only your wins, but your teams you defeat wins. And right now, Beaver Dam has, their one win was against Fort Atkinson. It's most likely going to go 0-9 this year.
Right.
And then you also, have Kewaskum next week, which is going to be a 1 or a 2 win.
Watertown
team.
Next week.
Watertown next week. Yep. And then you have Kewaskum the week after that.
Yep.
So this is one where KML's got 2 wins, and if they get healthy, they'll could pick up some wins, which adds to your second tier point totals. Which gets you into the postseason.
Yeah, you would think with Duba, if he eventually comes back, they're going to win some games.
Yeah, because you look at it, I'm assuming when Duba comes back, he'll be the guy carrying between the tackles.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll move Klonka, to one of those outside guys, and and then you'll end up with that. So this KML squad, they said you see some potential there. It's just a matter of Beaver Dam's been able to take care of business and get it done.
A lot of fresh faces too that are doing this on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, and again, just taking a look down here, Nick Krasinski was getting looked at. Looked like something with his hip. Not sure if he'll be able to come back, and then it ends up being another guy that's got to fill a spot. Nick had that nice catch for a first down over here, and had to move into that inside linebacker role with Barstow out and Grow. So now another guy's got to fill that spot.
All right, so 24-0. Coach Brock Lindy, after last week, you went off the field not feeling good about anything last week, did you?
No, but
yeah.
Athletics, that happens, and then it felt like it was one of those games too where you didn't make a lot of mistakes, you didn't make a lot of things happen, but also you had a lot of breaks go against you as well, and then those tend to snowball, especially on a young team, and then you're going to get a game like this where it's also going to feel really good, but it's probably not that good either. You know what I'm saying? So there's always going to be that kind of that happy middle, but you need a game like this to try to get some mojo back for sure.
And that's the thing right now. Coming off 3 tough losses in different ways. Like you go back to the Mount Horeb game, felt like you could win that against a very strong side. Yeah. And then Menominee Falls, they've had a gauntlet of a schedule in their own right since then. But that was a team that, even looking at the record, they're better than that shows. So to get back into conference play now and to really have a first half like this, I'm hoping that it can propel on both sides of the ball a little bit more of that confidence going into what will be a fun second half and then big rivalry matchup next week.
We appreciate the Beaver Dam Unified School District being a part of the broadcast. The Beaver Dam Unified School District is one of the largest employers in the region. They even hired Tim Ladrin. Their compensation and benefits package are among the most comprehensive in the area. If you have a passion for serving children or know someone who does, please consider applying to be part of a great team that works together on behalf of the community. BDUSD.org. How many years ago? Who hired you, Coach?
Steve Vesey.
Steve Vesey. He's no longer there, is he?
No.
No.
I hope I didn't run him out.
That decision.
I love Steve.
No, Steve's a great guy. Steve's still doing good things here. And so, again, BDUSD.org. Check out what's going on here. We got the second half coming up in 2.5 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
School's back and the schedule's packed. From early morning drop-offs to late night homework and activities, your days are full, so your banking should be easy. Whether it's 7 a.m. or 7 p.m., you can deposit cash or checks at American Bank's 24/7 ATMs on Front Street and Spring Street in Beaver Dam. Skip the lines and stay on top of your finances this school year, because at American Bank, class may be in session, but convenience never takes a break. American Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
This is home. These hills, rivers, and lakes. Neighborhoods and downtowns. The parties, events, games and food. Main streets and memories. the people we meet, and the families we serve. It means so much. All of this is joy to us because this is home. It's an honor to be trusted by you, to be part of such a beautiful place. Wisconsin, when you need us, we are here. Until then, we'll see you around. One call, that's all.
Your hometown teams are committed to winning. The team at Hometown Glass and Improvement is committed to creating a beautiful community. If you need new windows, doors, and more, count on Hometown Glass and Improvement for a variety of high-quality results that look great and work great too. As a local company, they are extra motivated to create a community that looks and feels great. Visit their website at hometownglass.com or call them at 887-3757 to learn more. Hometown Glass, proud sponsors of hometown teams.
Back here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran, Beaver Dam's going to return a kick for the first time here tonight, Coach Ladrin, and they think they're going to kick it to Brock Hiley or Parker Blank?
I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, Brock with 3 straight games with a touchdown on kick returns, and he had the big run here today, too. So, and obviously everybody knows Parker's ability to bust it upfield. So, it'll be interesting to see, and that's going to be one of the things throughout the season that'll be interesting to watch, because if you don't kick it to him, you're automatically giving Beaver Dam pretty good field position anyway.
You're talking 8 kickoff returns this year for Brock Hiley, and 3 of them have gone to the house. I said that last week, and I was laughing. It doesn't feel real. At some point, teams are just going to squib each time, right?
53.8 yards of return.
Is that good?
Rocket Ismail, right? It's like the Rocket back in the day.
Look at that. That's unbelievable.
So we'll see what happens with, you call him Rocket the Rocket? No.
The Brocket ship.
The Brocket ship.
And again,
I stole that from Brock Osweiler.
And then you have to credit the guys up front, too, because Coach Lydia said that their blocking has been unbelievable on special teams. You got Hiley and Blank back at their 10-yard line.
Well, really, outside of the one from last week from Sauk, I mean, they haven't been touched. Brock broke a couple tackles last week.
Oh, come on. Let's just send it deep. Send it deep.
How about the Kodiak House one?
Ooh.
They got Eli Johnson up there now.
And they're going to kick it to him. They were offsides.
So that's one of the changes, it looks like, too, is having Eli Johnson in that second row. I mean, Eli could fly. There's another guy that could house one. Want to kick it short? Fine, kick it to Eli.
Well, and I think we got our answer right there about Parker Blank's arm. He just threw that about 25, 30 yards to the kicker. Just casual.
Well, you got to make that throw from third to first, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Hot corner.
Well, and he used to be a catcher, too, with a cannon. So, I mean, he's a great athlete.
Did he throw a guy out from his knees?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he could.
Who used to do that? Was it Tony Pena?
Oh, yeah. He's a Benito Santiago.
Okay, Benito Santiago. That's what I was talking about. All right, they're going to push him back 5, and Connect is going to kick off again, and this one is going to be an end-over-end kick. Blank's going to take it at the 20-yard line, 25, 30, 35, and he's going to stretch to the 40, and they got to the spot where if they squibbed it where they started.
Yeah.
And it's crazy talking about this kick return time. Or this season, they're at the 39. You're kind of like, oh, they're at the 39.
You mentioned Nick Krasinski getting a little wrap job on the ribs at halftime.
Yeah, Nick's been an important player for him, playing the inside linebacker position, and has a catch tonight. And they'll have to make some adjustments.
Beavers start at their own 39-yard line, moving right to left on your ESPN radio dial. 24-0 on your one call, that's all scoreboard. Direct snap to Blank. He's going to step through a tackle. Out the backside, there goes Parker Blank. 50, 40, 30. It is a foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Golden Beavers. 61 yards. The big play Beavers strike again.
Wow. Going off I guess he started right side and cut it back, and it was just such a great cutback lane that by the time he broke through, it became that foot race. Credit to that safety over there for the Chargers not giving up on the play. Almost brought him down inside the 5 for the second time today.
I don't know what to say. He ran through some tackles, outran the secondary.
This has been just a dream. We've been talking about 48 minutes, play a complete 48 minutes. Well, we're only halfway there, but it's been a complete 24 minutes and 22 seconds so far.
Hemling to kick the extra point. Extra point is blocked. 11:38 left, third quarter, 30-0 on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
It's the 12th annual Beaver Dam Pepper Festival, and things are heating up with the chili cook-off on Saturday, September 13th at the Park Village Shopping Center. Think you got the best chili in town? Well, enter to win by bringing your cooked chili to the fest by 10:30 in the morning, and you could win $100 and bragging rights. Come for the chili, stay for the fun. Pepper beer by Potosi Brewing, and new this year, pepper wine from our friends at Edwin Bricks Vineyard. Join us for the hottest event in the area. Come spice up your day on Saturday, September 13th. All the deets at beaverdam.pepperfestival.com.
Coach, look like there's a problem on the snap there, or on the hold.
Yeah, not sure if Jack's bobbled that a little bit there. Got it down, but then the pressure off that side too was pretty good, and so guy got around the corner and got that block. So not sure if he even gets it down. It's not blocked, but Cole did a nice job of hanging in there and making a decent kick.
So it's 30-0 Beaver Dam on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Hemling a low liner. This time it's going to skip through all the way to the back end. Reich again going to cut to the near side. He's got some room. He busts through the other side. He's at the 50, the 35, breaks it. One more tackle, and Cole Hemling tackles Reich at the 34-yard line of Beaver Dam, and KML
Down to the 33-yard line.
will have solid field position to start this second half on their first offensive try.
One hell of a play by Cole Hemling to be a football player there in open space, and guy coming in a full head of steam, being able to, at the very least, you have to slow him up there, but to come up with the tackle, that's a big play.
Well, it does play defensive end and tight end on the JV too. So I mean, he's kind of one of those things where you feel like he's going to make that play because he's been there.
It's got a tweet in that says, "Did not expect to hear a Jabba Chamberlain reference in a Beaver Dam football broadcast."
What were they? They weren't the gnats. What were those bugs? They were. I'll have to remember that. All over.
So 1st and 10 from the Beaver Dam 33-yard line for KML, and they're going to hand it off to Klonka, and he's going to get maybe 2 or 3.
Left side for a couple of yards to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Chargers.
Midges. They were midges.
Midges?
Midges.
I have no idea what that is.
I just know it was some kind of bug off of Lake Erie, and it was nasty.
Cruzy tries to take the snap, and he gets tackled by, is that Garrett Saunders?
Yep.
Loss of a couple. It's 3rd and 9. Sorry I took the play off, guys. That's a $25 fine.
You're fine. Again, it's that triple option. Again, the interior doing their job on that fake. And then Saunders, great job knowing his keys to quarterback, wrap him up, not even allowing a pitch off.
So it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 from the Beaver Dam 34-yard line. Cruzy's going to work out of the pistol. Handoff again to Klonka, and he's going to break a tackle, and somebody grabbed on. That was Malachi Richter Horton again.
You still have to get one more stop here, but what an answer by this defense after the long kickoff return.
I was just told that they need to call Cole Hemling the Mule with the way he kicks.
The Mule?
Do you remember that what was the football movie back in the day where they had the mule that kicked the field goals?
I actually don't know if I've seen this
I think it was a Disney movie. It was Don Knotts in it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
4th and 6 from the 30, and they're going to who's got the football? I don't know, and that's the quarterback still got it, Cruzy, and he's going to get the first down to the 19-yard line.
He just kind of held that option forever and turned out making his back almost a lead blocker out of it, getting right behind him, pick up 11.
Both backs. It was like just a 3-man running ISO there right up the gut, and I think that it wasn't just Wade and I that were sitting there like, who has the ball there?
Yeah.
We got Lewiston, Montana checking in from Ellen, says go Beavers. KML, their best high snap again. Cruzy going to pitch it to the outside. Moots is going to get tackled. Lose him a couple.
Seifert on the tackle.
Mutz there.
And Seifert, seeing that ball juggled a little bit, knows that has to come out quickly and moving quick to upfield and not giving anything. Is there a flag on the play?
No. Tim just got hit by a volleyball.
Got jacked by a ball in the back here. Like, what's going on?
Second down and 13.
Okay, that'll play.
4 wide receivers, 3
taking fire
2 wide
over
receivers for KML. As I think they're in 4-down territory the rest of the way here. They're going to hand off again to Klonka, and he's going to. That was Mutz, and he's going to get maybe one.
And it was like he ran into a brick wall there when he got to the middle. 3 guys, he just got stood up.
Wyatt Huffman in there to tackle. Sophomore, playing both ways.
He had a big week last week, too. I know not a lot of positives, but seeing some of that growth from a young player like Wyatt, that's a really encouraging sign.
Yep.
3rd and 11 from the 20-yard line, and Cruzy's going to throw. Pump fake again, gets tucked down. There he is again on the sack. Malachi Richter Horton.
Number 4.
It's 4th down.
That's his 4th today?
Yep.
Wow. What's the school record for sacks in a game? We got to be getting close on
all
that.
this stuff, Wally.
I'm putting you on the spot here. You know, I'll start even digging around at that.
I got it here. We have the Steve Kinsey record book. We'll have to dig through that here at the next break. If not, if he has an alternative stat book at home. It's 4th down and 15 from the Beaver Dam 24. Cruzy's going to throw. Here comes the pressure again. Richter Horton, and there he goes. Down he goes. And the Beavers turn it over on downs. Richter Horton was the near side. Who was the far side that got there?
Well, Huffman was in there. Xander Stotts looks like in there as well.
Can you split a sack 3 ways?
I was going to say, he's got to get at least half of that, you'd imagine, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple of them where it's been hard to tell whether it's a full sack or a half sack, but he's certainly been the lead guy in a lot of them. What a nice night for Horton.
Most sacks in a game. You're going to have to help me out. 2012, Owen Salzweldo?
Salzwedel
had 7.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough to catch. That's against West Bend East.
I think a lot of the records in there are against West Bend East.
I've noticed that. It's kind of a trend.
30-0 on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Direct snap to Kaczynski, and Kodiak going to fight for a couple of yards.
Blank with the carry.
I think that was Kaczynski.
And now you have a chance. Still about midway through the 3rd quarter. You put together a scoring drive here. You're actually going to have a running clock here for the Golden Beavers.
They stopped the clock for some reason now.
They heard us talking about it.
They did, and it still stopped. I wonder if the guy thought that was the first down chain. Now they started it again. All right, just house one right here and keep it rolling. There won't be any questions. Brock Hiley's in the backfield right now. And they're going to direct snap again to Kodiak. He's going to try to bust it to the outside. He's got nothing doing. It's going to be 3rd down.
And it seems like today it's been the lightning that they've struggled with on the Chargers' defensive side. A lot of that speed. They're the first team we've really seen this year when Kodiak's been getting ample opportunity. That's actually slowed them up a little bit.
So it's 3rd down, and we'll call it 8 from the 32.
I think that's 15 in there now for Krasinski. I think that's Colin Reeby, who's not on the roster, but he's the JV quarterback.
Parker Blank's going to throw, and they have a man wide open. Ashton Seifert catches it at the 35. He is at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Golden Beavers. 68 yards to the house.
Might be about a half quarter late, Coach, but you got the wrinkle that you were kind of wondering if we might see out of that Wildcat today.
Yeah, I mean, and that's going to be a thing down the road where now teams can't stack as hard. You know, I mean, Ashton, nobody within 15 yards of him on that.
He could have fair caught it. Wow. And we'll have a running clock then after we come back from break. Yeah.
Cole Hemling to attempt the extra point. Extra point is up, and it is good. 37-0 Beaver Dam on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Well, Jeff Lindy was reminding us that there's a running clock coming up. I think he's going to take his wife Sue out for a fish fry tonight. There'll be time. This thing will be done by 9. Stop on the way home. Oh, yeah. Where can you stop between now and there? Where do you think you can get? We used to love it when we go up to Fox Valley when we were doing Fond du Lac football, and you go on the east side. There's a place called the Gobbler's Knob on a Friday night. If you get a running clock, you'd stop in Stockbridge, and they'd be waiting for you.
The Gobbler's Knob, eh?
Yeah, like unlimited. And they'd be rolling at 9:30 and just give us everything you got left in the back. Reich is going to pick it up at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Going to turn the corner at the 25, and he's going to get out to about the 45-yard line, but it won't matter as they stopped the clock. Somebody's got to go tell them that clock's supposed to run. Yeah, the officials already letting them know too.
Kodiak on the tackle over there. Beaver Dam scoring drive goes 3 plays, 70 yards, 120 off the clock. Parker Blank to Ashton Seifert, 68-yard touchdown pass. Kick is good, 37-0.
Just like that. So being at the third quarter, then even if they score, the clock will still continue to run. Can't get it down below the threshold.
I'll never understand that one. That one's the one I always struggle with.
Well, it used to be in the fourth quarter, you could get it underneath and it would stop. Handoff up the middle, you get to the third quarter.
So, like in theory, you have a team that's down 37-0. They score 3 touchdowns in a row. Don't matter. Clock will still move.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
It's just fascinating to me.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. They shouldn't be back down to like 35, like under it, but maybe down to 25 or something.
Get it to like 3 scores, 24.
Yeah.
Second down and 7 from their own 45-yard line. Cruzy's going to throw the screen. Oh, that was, Parker Blank. Parker Blank was looking to make the tackle, and he's looking for the flag. Didn't get it.
I'm looking for the flag.
I don't know how it's
that
not.
That would have been great in the octagon there, Wally.
The ball was on the ground for a second. Parker wasn't the. I mean, the ball bounced off his knee.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's not. And then the officials got it marked on the first down marker, not the down marker. There we go. All right, here we go.
4:45 left in the third. It's 37-0 Beaver Dam on your one call. That's all scoreboard. Cruzy going to hand off to Klonka. He's got nothing doing again. Maybe a loss of a yard on the far side.
Xander Stotson on the tackle.
And it looks like Parker's pretty excited to be a part of that sequence and tackle there.
Well, the only thing I can think is that, John Cruzy may have thought that Parker had the football because it kind of hit him, didn't it?
Hit him in the shin or knee.
Yeah. It also looked like he got
like the Undertaker sidewalk slam.
Parker got his own shot in on the last one, so
Fourth
maybe
down.
even it up.
It's 4th down and 7, 3 wides on the near side. Cruzy's going to throw. Here comes the pressure again. Some time they're going to throw it long up for grabs, and it's incomplete. And the Beavers going to take over with 3:42 left, and the clock will continue to wind.
And Parker and Cruzy getting into it a little bit over here. A little talking going on in the middle of the field right now.
I love that. Even following each other back right there all the way to the 40.
John Cruzy, 6'8", 245.
He's got a foot on Parker.
Parker Blank is listed at 6'1", 185.
Parker, that's worse than me on the basketball side.
Look at that.
There's no way Parker's listed at 6'1".
I mean, what's the old cliche?
He's 6 foot on here.
Okay, 6 foot.
But it's the old cliche, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
It's true.
This will take us below 3 minutes. Again, they'll work out of the single wing here. Direct snap to Kaczynski. Kodiak right side, and Kodiak's going to break through. And you can see Kettle, Moraine, Lutheran right now just had no momentum right there as Kodiak weaved his way up for another first down.
Some kids making some business decisions right now.
And I started thinking a little of Culver's later.
The one thing about getting to KML here, there's no restaurants to stop, are there?
Yeah, if you go
I mean,
downtown,
the way that I came, it's like took me all the back roads.
We really didn't pass too many either, come to think of it.
Tim probably took the more urban route. 219, first and 10. Handoff again to Kodiak, and he's going to carry some tacklers for about 3 or 4 yards.
Korchinski with the carry.
Hey, you start getting out about an hour away. You're a little far away from the metropolitan that's Beaver Dam.
Yeah, the quick trip in Horicon might be the closest. So there's like a BP. There's a BP in Allenton though, but the food is not like you have to almost take something out of like a packaging.
Yeah,
like a Hostess something there. You know, the first real food is probably quick trip.
The next one down the highway past Allenton. There's one on the left.
That's the move.
That's the move. That's the move.
Snap to the right side, and it's going to be near the chains.
Kodiak did a nice job of bouncing that out.
Scott Paminter just said, sent us a photo he's watching somewhere. And he says, looking good. I thought maybe Scott still got us on. Thanks for leaving us on. Football Friday night's coming up at 9:30. We're probably going to have some ESPN radio between 9 and 9:30 tonight. Get you to Chuck Freeman and Dan Pfeiffer. 1 minute left here in the third. It's 37-0 Beaver Dam. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Snap to Parker Blank up the middle. Parker right through the defense. Puts his head down at the 15 and gets down to the 14.
Wonder if he's still upset about what happened last possession. A lot of energy, a lot of attitude with that run.
Yeah, Jude Russo, 5'9", 160, made the mistake of stepping in front of Parker.
That'll move the chains here with 29 seconds left.
Parker goes over 200 yards. 11 carries for 202.
I feel like the kid that stepped in front has to walk over to Cruzy and be like, dude, what are you doing to me?
They're going to let this clock wind here, and Blank. He's going to let the clock, he can let the quarter run out.
Wait the bet, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they're let out.
They're just going to watch the clock, and it's going to wind down to zeros, and we're going to head to the fourth quarter. All Beaver Dam, 37-0 on your one call. That's all scoreboard on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Back in 60 seconds.
Your hometown teams are committed to winning. The team at Hometown Glass and Improvement is committed to creating a beautiful community. If you need new windows, doors, and more, count on Hometown Glass and Improvement for a variety of high-quality results that look great and work great too. As a local company, they are extra motivated to create a community that looks and feels great. Visit their website at hometownglass.com or call them at 887-3757 to learn more. Hometown Glass, proud sponsors of hometown teams.
You know that old Wisconsin saying, if you don't like the weather, just wait a few minutes. Well, JB Mechanical is here to ensure your home's heating and cooling system is ready for all of it. As your trusted local HVAC expert, JB Mechanical installs top-of-the-line systems to keep your home comfortable no matter what Mother Nature throws at you. From chilly mornings to warm afternoons, they've got you covered with precision, care, and expert service. Invest in your comfort today and give JB Mechanical a call. Online at jbmechllc.com. Your proud trained dealer.
Wade Bates, Tim Ladrin, Wally Lukashinsky, Corey Sparks, Jack Wilski are involved in the production here today. Heading to the fourth quarter, 37-0 Beaver Dam on your Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all scoreboard. Beavers have it 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
We were talking in the 8 drives tonight. When the Golden Beavers haven't had a penalty that brought a touchdown back or a fumble, they've scored on every single drive they've had the ball tonight.
Working off the near hash. Direct snap to Kodiak up the middle, and he is going to push it in near the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down.
Started to think we were just going to have Cotton Eye Joe for the rest of the game here.
Wally can get up and dance.
Yeah, it's a KML team that really struggled last week against Edgewood, losing 51-7. A team that's given up a lot of points. Beaver Dam had a great opportunity coming in here to put some on them, and they've answered.
So they do push it across the 10 down to the 9. Will this be the last series, you think, for the first unit, Coach?
I would think so, yeah.
Second down and about 7. Low snap. Blank's going to pick it up, and he's going to turn to the left side, try to get something back, breaks a tackle. Kaczynski, I should say. Kodiak turns it upfield, and what the heck happened there?
I don't know.
He threw it because he was outside the pocket. What I'm waiting to see if the refs throw a flag for
because
is that
ineligible downfield?
You had 3 offensive linemen standing at the 5 or inside.
They're going to talk about this, aren't they?
I think you're going to see a flag come out here. But here's the thing with that. It's going to, cost you 5 yards, but it's going to save you the down.
I don't think so. I think it's also a loss at down, isn't it? Or no?
At least in college and the NFL, ineligible receiver doesn't cost you, although they haven't even thrown a flag, which I'm waiting to see.
See, but the thing is that snap was so far back where the lineman's still within a yard of the line of scrimmage.
If you watch back, if you go back on Daily Dodge, there are 3 linemen standing between the goal line and the 5-yard line when that ball goes in the air.
So they're going to drop the flag here. I think what I like about this is that, I remember goes to St. Mary Springs. Clock is running. We had like a 10-minute conversation in the fourth quarter about a penalty, and the referees just let the clock roll. That's what they're doing right here.
To pro staff.
Yep, that's what they're doing it right now. We're just going to let this thing. They're going to let the clock wind. Now the guy did stop the clock because I literally had 10 minutes. I had 10 minutes run off a clock one time in the fourth quarter. No coach just like, okay, let's just go.
Well, it was funny for a second when the clock was running. Now that I'm over here, I'm like, all right, guys, let's figure this out. Let's get this back on the road here.
Update from Plymouth. Midway through the third quarter, it is Plymouth 40, Watertown 0.
It's a good team over there in Plymouth.
Give it up to Tim Meyer's squad. I get an update what's going on over at Horicon, but they've had a meat grinder of a schedule. And they were in it at halftime with 10th-ranked Manitowoc Lutheran. So we'll get an update on that. Try to find Mike Tronson and Tim Haldeman are over there at that great facility in Horicon.
Well, in Houston, too, that's a big, big answer from them. They've given up over 60 in 3 different games this year. To go out there and even hang with Manitowoc Lutheran, it's a big sign that they're still fighting.
So we still haven't if they would let the clock run, we'd be almost done with this football game right now.
Be sitting at 7.5 minutes at least and counting.
KML, I think, just brought their second unit in defensively.
I don't know what they're still talking about now, you know?
Or I don't know. Now that another group's coming back, I don't know why you'd think it'd be a turnover.
Did a guy catch it in the end zone?
I think he dropped it. It hit him in the bread basket. It just hit the ground. I don't know if they just said, hey, we thought it did get caught. I don't know.
It's now 36-13 to Manitowoc Lutheran in the third quarter. Okay, we got it. Like I said, they literally could have ran this whole thing. I don't know what they're talking. I don't know what they're still talking about now. You know,
I feel like
again we could have St. Mary Spring this. It's always called the St. Mary Springs play because nobody paid any attention, ran one play, and you took an E.
I feel like at this point too,
two plays in the fourth quarter.
I feel like Brock at this point, obviously he's a coach, he's not going to be happy if it goes against him, but he's got to be in his head almost being like, if you're going to throw it, just throw the flag, just throw it.
It's second down. They still have listed. I don't know what they're still talking about right now.
This is where we need the refs mic'd up, where we can actually hear that.
So you go, I don't know. Did you hear that?
I'm watching the play in the backfield. That's my job here as head referee. I'm looking here.
37-0. Well, Jeff isn't going to maybe get that fish fry now. Okay, looks like they're going to. Why are they giving the football to Kettle Moraine Lutheran?
Is it okay? So here's the question: is it considered a fumble that went out of bounds in the end zone?
The only thing I can think of is they're saying he never threw the ball in the ball. I mean,
so if the ball is considered a fumble,
okay,
and it bounces out of the end zone, then it would be a touchback.
Okay.
To KML, so that's got to be the
call
call.
it a touchback then? Did somebody hit it from behind?
At the 20. It's got to be. It's got to be.
Somebody hit it from behind?
It's got to be a fumble into the end zone.
That ball looked pretty clean coming out of the hand there to be a fumble.
Well, they'll wind the clock now at 9:54 left, and they're going to hand off. Cruzy's going to keep it himself, I should say, and he'll gain about 1. All right, so that's because it shot out of there. You're right. It looked like unless somebody hit it from behind, like, kind of came from behind Wally. I mean, a guy like me and you are not going to be able to reach around and hit it, but a guy like Parker.
And it just shoots up like that. I mean, it was it looked like a pass. That's why it went to the wide receiver area and everything, and I don't know.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6. Somebody have to go back and look at that video. It's opposite side of the field. Cruzy again. Going to pitch it to the near side, and here comes Mutz. To the right side, he's going to go down at about the 36-yard line. Coach Ladrin, you trying to
working on it?
Look at the video. 9 minutes left after that gain of 12. There was a flag on the play, and I thought I saw that. There was a block that came, like a blindside block we're going to get.
Well, that flag's in the middle of the field, too.
Oh, they call that on Beaver Dam?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Personal foul against the Golden Beavers.
that was John Cruzy who knocks the ball from behind out of Kodiak's hand and pops it all the way out of there. So it was a fumble out of bounds in the end zone for the touchback.
That's fascinating that that went the way it did, right into that area where it looks like you're throwing the ball away.
They'll push it to midfield right now for KML. Cruzy again, gonna pump fake, gonna look to throw. They tried to set something up, nothing doing there, and he is gonna get brought down and tackled. Nice job by the Golden Beavers. Sam Tiarina, the first guy there, not to bite on the pump fake, and he had a bunch of Beavers cleaning up on the backside, including our guy, big number 84, Malachi Richter Horton.
I mean, this is a Golden Beavers defense that entered today having 5 sacks as a team. And in this one, we're getting close to double digits at this point.
7 right now, 7.
Feels like it's been close to 15.
Yeah, well, every time he drops back, he's in trouble.
2nd and a long ways. I don't know what's that way.
Hartford.
Cruz throws and he's connected, and it's going to be completed at the 45-yard line as they'll connect with Sam Karstensen. That will make it 3rd down and manageable with 7:20 left.
Coach Lindy's going to be really fired up with this performance tonight. This has been as close to that complete game that we're looking for, and especially with that big rivalry matchup with Watertown coming up. Yep. This is exactly what you needed.
3rd down and 5. Throw it up. It's going to be caught. Cruzy to Cruzy. Oh, and he trying to fight through, and somebody was trying to knock it away. That was Brock Hiley, and John Cruzy just kind of looked at him and kept on running.
Yeah, that's a big man right there. It's hard to even call him a boy still at this point.
He's a basketball guy too, Coach, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Result is a Kettle Moraine Lutheran Charger first down.
Under 6 minutes to go. Let's see if the defense can bow up and keep that goose egg on the board.
I'm sure there's a chance we see him on Daily Dodge TV in the basketball season if they're coming to Beaver Dam.
Yep. Here comes the pressure. Oh, Cruzy, he's going to get sacked in the backfield. That was number 20 for the Golden Beavers, Emmett Groff.
And every time today, KML's gone on a little bit of a drive. There's been, whether it be a sack, whether it's just a big play against that triple option, there's been an answer for the Golden Beavers. And here again, there's a pride element when you're up and you have that 0 on the scoreboard with less than 6 minutes left to finish the job.
2nd and 17. Cruzy. Klonka's going to take it. He's going to get pulled down right away. Is that Cole Hemling?
It is.
So it's 3rd down.
The second group, some of the second group in there, and you can hear the guys on the sideline cheering them on, trying to keep that shutout.
And we have headphones on, too, so to have that come through, I mean, it's the excitement we really haven't seen on the sideline in a few weeks. It's awesome to see everybody so bought in tonight.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 11, moving to our left at the 22. A pitch on the near side again to Mutz, and he's going to try to angle his way inside the 20 to the 15. It's going to be 4th down and a couple.
Tackle by Younger on the sideline here.
And a big hit from him, too.
Big play here. You stop him here, and you're going to probably leave the goose egg on the board. 4th down and 4, we'll call it, from the 15-yard line. Cruzy under center on the near hash. Hand off to Mutz, and he's going to step through, and he's going to come back, and I don't know if he got it.
Oh, they're going to.
I don't know if he got it.
What?
He originally had it, and he tried to step back around, and let's wait for the spot.
He shouldn't have it, but the official's going to. I think he's giving it to him.
No, the defense is going out. Didn't it look like we're a bad angle, coach? It looked like he had it, and they kind of circled back.
Yes.
And now they're gonna bring the chains out.
It's almost like they gave him forward progress, but if you go back of your own free will, you forfeit that forward progress right away.
Right.
Well, they stopped the clock on the measurement, coach.
Hey, we can't do that.
Let's see if they're gonna
get a big pull.
Short. And the Beavers did stop them. 1st down, Beaver Dam.
Let's go. Get that clock rolling. Let's get out of here with the shutout.
Golden Beavers take it over 1st and 10 on their own 12-yard line. Special thank you to all our volunteers who have helped make our game run.
Yeah, next week it's Watertown coming to town. We'll probably talk to Coach Krogan this week too.
And all others who work behind the scenes. We appreciate all you.
And they're going to wind the clock again. The Beavers maybe 3 snaps. They probably get away with 3 snaps here, Coach.
Right.
And is it Jax Ladrin's out there?
Yep.
And they're going to work dot in the I. Is that Selkin?
Yep. Asante Selkin.
Asante Selkin is going to dot the I. Going to hand it off to Asante on the left side, and he's going to get into the line, and he's going to get tackled with 3:57 left. Again, what a great night for Beaver Dam here to open up the league conference play.
Yeah, you feel good about it because it's one of those where you feel like, okay, you should come in here, especially, with that, we're banged up, they're banged up. You come in here, though, should win the game, and they come in here and do exactly what they're supposed to do. Pound the ball on the ground against a team that really struggles against it.
Ladrin going to let this thing wind. Hand off to Selkin again. He's got a hole, cuts it to the outside. Asante going to dive forward. It'll be 3rd down.
Nope, 1st down.
1st down, he moved the chains. Perfect.
When it's been all 3 facets of the game today that you're talking, just domination. Even from that first drive on, you get a 3 and out. You answer with a 2-play, 75-yard drive. And from there, it was just off to the races for this team.
We're below 3 minutes. Ladrin again. Let's let this thing wind down. Selkin puts his head down. Another nice gain. Who was that?
No, that's Asante. That's Selkin. Yeah. I think that's that 26-28 thing again.
Hey, I'm not gonna judge.
No, I've made about 150 mistakes so far this year. Can't really say anything about someone else's.
We'll dive below 2 minutes here. 2nd down and 5. Jax Ladrin again waits. Going to hand off to Selkin again up the middle, and Asante will get another 1st down.
Asante's a really tough kid. I know he's dealing with a wrist injury right now where he has a hard time bending it one way or the other. And he's out there running through the middle, through the tackles.
One night, maybe 2 more snaps of the football here. Jax Ladrin gonna. Now this is where you see the veteran crew won't start the play clock.
Well, and I think the referee in the back, I think he might have said something to Jax about take your time coming up, because he said something as he was coming up to the line. So I think maybe trying to get this to be the last snap.
There's Selkin again, and he will get a couple, and you're right, 48 seconds, and they are going to take their time here, I bet you, and before they snap it. And you're right, he looked at the clock, and,
and Jackson took a walk over to Lindy to take his time a little bit.
And I don't think Beaver Dam's going to have to snap the football again.
I don't think so. The play clock started there, about 32 seconds left. I think that's going to do it.
Well, the clock will wind down here today. Beaver Dam will walk to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, maybe it is one more, huh?
And he'll work under center. Jax Ladrin takes the knee, and it was a fantastic get-right game for the Golden Beavers in the East Central Conference opener. 37-0 on your one call, that's all scoreboard. We're going to come back with the post-game show on Daily Dodge TV at 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Buying,
Are
selling,
you ready for peace
totally
of mind?
unsure, got
Chad
a million
Guzzi here.
questions and don't know where to start? Hey,
If you're
odds
tired
are
of
we've already helped
unexpected
someone
repair
through
bills,
exactly
you want
what's
to
on
sign
your
up
mind.
for our Total
That's
Care
what we
plan.
do. Whether it's
It
paint
ensures
colors,
top performance
pricing,
and
or
prolonged
panic,
life of
we've
your
got
heating
you.
and air
Visit us
conditioning
at
equipment. Air Care's Total Care
KlodowskiRealestate.com.
customers
Find
receive
us on
annual
Facebook or
inspections
Instagram,
as
or
well
go
as
old
a
school
reduced
and give us
maintenance
a
rate
ring at
plus a 10% discount on all service repairs.
920-219-9212.
Air
Klodowski
Care,
Real Estate,
big enough to
your
serve
trusted
you,
real
small
estate
enough to care.
advisors. Problem solving with a smile.
920-356-8860.
Buying, selling, totally unsure? Got a million questions and don't know where to start? Hey, odds are we've already helped someone through exactly what's on your mind. That's what we do. Whether it's paint colors, pricing, or panic, we've got you. Visit us at KlodowskiRealestate.com, find us on Facebook or Instagram, or go old school and give us a ring at 920-219-9212. Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors. Problem solving with a smile.
It's the 12th annual Beaver Dam Pepper Festival, and things are heating up with the chili cook-off on Saturday, September 13th at the Park Village Shopping Center. Think you got the best chili in town? Well, enter to win by bringing your cooked chili to the fest by 10:30 in the morning, and you could win $100 and bragging rights. Come for the chili, stay for the fun. Pepper beer by Potosi Brewing, and new this year, pepper wine from our friends at Edwin Bricks Vineyard. Join us for the hottest event in the area. Come spice up your day on Saturday, September 13th. All the deets at beaverdam.pepperfestival.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
On your Gruber Law Office, one call, that's all scoreboard. Great game here today. Coach, you got your stats done?
Yeah.
What do you got?
All right. Total yardage, Beaver Dam 496, KML 155. For KML, Jonah Cruzy goes 4 of 10 for 66 yards. They were led, receiving John Cruzy had 2 catches for 46. Lucas Kianka goes 10 carries for 42 yards to lead them. They had 36 carries for 127 on the ground. 8 sacks for Beaver Dam for 38 yards, led by Malachi Richter Horton, who had 5. For Beaver Dam, 496. Parker Blank goes 1 of 1 for 68 yards and a touchdown. That one to Ashton Seifert. Jackson Ladrin, 4 of 5 for 55 yards. Seifert leads to the air, 3 catches for 107. That touchdown. Eli Johnson, 1 for 1. And Nick Krasinski, 1 for 15. On the ground, Parker Blank goes 12 carries for 202 and 3 touchdowns. Kodiak Kaczynski goes 13 carries for 51. Brock Hiley, 4 for 91 and a touchdown. And Asante Selkin, 5 for 29.
Wally, what do you have for the scoring?
Well, Parker Blank got the party started tonight with the 16-yard touchdown run less than 2 minutes in the game. early in the second quarter, Brock Hiley, not a kickoff return this time, but it looked like one with the speed, 74-yard run to the house, made it 14-0. Parker Blank's second touchdown of the game was a 3-yard rushing touchdown with 3:15 left in the second quarter, put them up 21-0. And how about Cole Hemling kicked the school record 48-yard field goal as time expired in the first half to put the Golden Beavers up 24-0. First play of the second half, Parker Blank went 61 yards for another touchdown. Extra point was blocked, so it was 30-0 at that point. And then with about midway through the third, Parker Blank hit Ashton Seifert on a 68-yard touchdown pass out of that Wildcat. Teams will have to keep an eye on that. But that led us to our final score of 37-0 for the Golden Beavers.
All right, guys, Watertown coming to town next week. We've been on the road so much, it'd be nice to have 3 of the last 4 at home, right?
Yeah, that's true. And it's again, it's one of those things. You can't look at what happened today. Watertown was down 48-0 in the third quarter. Can't look at any of that right now. That's when those two get together, you just never know.
All right, Corey Sparks did a great job here today, as did Jack Wilski back at the radio station. Wally, it's always fun.
Always have a blast. Already looking forward to Watertown.
Coach Ladrin, always fun as well.
Looking forward to next week.
Beaver Dam High School Athletics brought to you in part by White Construction, Spartan Flooring, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, the Park Village Shopping Center, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, JB Mechanical, the Gruber Law Office, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, American Bank and Air Care. Beaver Dam High School Athletics is presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Our next broadcast will be Monday night. We have Beaver Dam Boys Soccer of Schwabenon coming to town at 5 o'clock. Next Thursday, Beaver Dam Girls Volleyball with Baraboo. And next Friday, BD and Watertown. For everyone here in the broadcast, I am Wade Bates. Football Friday nights coming up in 30 minutes on Daily Dodge TV. And I should say on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Have yourself a great night, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.